Twitch. What's that for? That's for other things I need to clean later. Music, that's what's missing.
Did you start it?
Yeah.
Maybe the chat's still not going to work.
Maybe. HTTPS twitch.tv/Twilight Grove, right?
Yeah.
That's us on Twitch. Woo! Oh, I was going to copy that.
Discord first, you can copy and paste it everywhere.
I wanted to edit it. Let me edit it. Damn it!
Those two stuck together.
Yeah, that's fine. She go fizz, fizz, bang, bang. Okay. I guess I should start. Dice make scene. Let's do this one first. That could be nice this morning.
I don't know if you need to change the camera because the phone mounts in front of your face.
Do I need to? Later, Gator. I can probably go there, I guess, if I need it. Yeah, that should work. Here, maybe here. We'll work it out.
I don't know. We'll learn it again.
Yeah, it's like you leave for a few weeks for a con or a holiday, and then it's just
Setting everything back up is all learning again.
so difficult. The Grove. Copy.
Your event is live.
Paste, please. Paste.
What do you just called?
Oh, I was just about to. But that's okay. You do it. I don't want to do it anyway. Okay. I realize as well we don't have music.
Yeah, I haven't opened my laptop yet. Get into it. I got this weird notification on Instagram from this channel I don't like.
I bet it's the Twilight Grove, isn't it?
Yes. They're wankers.
Move, please. That'll do. No, I want to get rid of all that.
I can do it.
Okay.
That was where I was blue tacking out.
Well,
this too.
Now I need it for my mug rug. But if you do need it back, let me know.
Seems to be fine on the floor.
Okay.
There you go. The only
Going on. Did you see that?
I did.
It was very ghostly.
Ah, it's because I bumped this cable with my leg, I bet.
Ah, don't do that. How do we change that? Do we pin that somewhere?
Yeah, that's going to involve moving it, so...
Yeah, but you can move it now.
No, I'm going to have to untangle all the cables.
Okay. Oh no, my water bottle's in my way. It's in the way of me.
Is your phone in the way of you?
Yeah, it might be.
Yes, your phone is.
I'm just trying to like Be a good girl and drink my water.
I can move where the camera is. I just thought we'd try it on the other side of the pole so you didn't have the pole in it as much as normal.
No, it's good, it's good. I will work this out.
See, look, full screen, not full screen.
I pressed the button, the green button that says go full screen.
Well,
I promise to you that is the button I press.
It doesn't look like it's full screen to me.
Ugh. Ooh, hee. I leaned my chin down and I got all the fuzzies from the lapel. Oh, my desk needs a clean. The whole place needs a clean.
Let's just burn the room down.
Okay. Forgot how boring free music was.
Oh, we got followed a minute ago.
Woo.
Thank you for following. If you're still hanging around, I assume, since you were a minute ago.
See it like on here. Where can I see it?
Second, the heartbeat one.
The heartbeat one. Ooh. Is there a way to see everything all at once?
No.
Okay. Barugula?
That's how I'd say it.
Barugula. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy chilling out with us.
Let us know how the music is. I can up it or down it.
This is just part of the process. Like, this is the shittest part of dice making, if I'm perfectly candid. For those of you who haven't joined us before. Ow.
All those that haven't joined us are in an ad.
Oh, that's a shame. Need to mend it over. There we go. That looks more practical. I think that's a lot more sensible for how I intend to use this space now. I wonder if you can hear my fizzing, my drink fizzing.
I thought I used to like having my headphones on, but the delay made it really hard to talk.
What is this? I have a Discord notification. There it is. Oh my goodness. We're live on a Twitch screen. Oh, you can just use the tag at here for the channel?
It's people who are in that channel and people who are online.
Oh. I like that a lot better.
But everyone has access to that channel, so arguably it's the same as going at everyone.
That is fair.
I forgot everyone had access to that channel.
Oh, I need to buy my book. Oh, look, I got a welcome from House. I'm going to enjoy $20 off my purchase.
Your next one?
Yeah.
Ooh, we can go get another Baccarat thing.
They didn't have anything else there that I like.
You don't want the matching butter cloche?
I'm never going to use a butter cloche.
You don't want it constantly out on our table all the time?
Is that what you would like? Are you asking me for a butter cloche?
No, I'm fine with butter in the fridge. As long as it doesn't sit out and then go back in the fridge after like 4 hours.
What else? I have another discount expiring soon. I have to go to Cotton On or something. I really hope nobody's watching from YouTube and trying to say something.
Grizz, I don't know how to... One, you have to stretch, and two...
I have to stretch? Oh, yeah. There you go.
And go back to the heartbeat because I can't pronounce that name. My dyslexia is getting the best of me.
Okay, I'm going back to the heartbeat. I think it's 2 words. I think it's like Giras or Giras or Yiras. And then I think it's Solzino.
Yeah, that makes
I think
sense.
it's 2 words. But I'm going to stretch, so I'm going to like disappear from the camera for a second.
She's going to be good. I'm just going to say I'm stretching and you have to believe me.
Okay.
No, actually, I will stretch. My back's pretty tight. I haven't done anything today.
My shoulders are really dreadful.
My shoulders are tight from the gym on Friday. First time gymming in 3 weeks.
This is good, actually. I have a really tight back, so I need to do a lot more roll downs.
We need an extra camera, so we're like stretching camera.
Yeah, we do need a stretching camera. Like how some people have their, what do you call it? Their little animals on display all the time.
Back in the day on YouTube, there was a guy that used to do
stretching in the morning is so hard.
he used to do like 50 push-ups every time he died in a game.
Oh, that's so many push-ups.
Yeah.
I would offer you one girly push-up.
That's not stretching. We haven't got workout on here, so you're fine.
Star jumps? No, not in a second story of a building.
It bounces too much. You know,
I like this. I don't want to stream anymore. I just want to stretch.
Morning yoga with...
Yeah, morning yoga with the Twilight Grove. Oh, all my muscles were so tight from gym the other day. Ugh. Is that good? Are we all stretched?
Only one word, the Portuguese for little sunflower.
Aww, I love that. I can't speak a lick of Portuguese, but I do have a friend from Brazil. It's Portuguese in Brazil, right? Yeah. I actually went through this with Astrid the other day. At work, I have a friend. She's from Colombia, so her first language is Spanish. And like most of the Southern American continent speaks Spanish, just different, maybe dialects of Spanish. But yeah, Portuguese in Brazil, and Brazil's like a massive country.
Yeah, yes, it is.
There you go.
I should have known that because Nalzi, the voice actor from Being Kohikat, has a Friday quiz stream. And that was... honestly, I was like, oh, it's Brazilian, but no, it is not.
I don't think Brazilian is a language.
No. Maybe.
I think it's a
person.
Ethnicity? Is that the right word?
Yeah. Mum couldn't get the Japanese and Vietnamese thing on the New York crossword yesterday.
The Japanese and the Vietnamese thing. What was on the crossword yesterday?
What suffix does Vietnam?
Oh, yes, E. Oh, I need to sneeze.
Bless you.
Oh no!
That's more than 3.
Oh, my snake plant's dying. Look at it.
Yeah, it's been dying for ages. Which I'm really impressed at because snake plants don't die.
I don't want it to die though. Maybe I should take it outside.
I don't know what. Oh, probably because it's such in the corner.
Yeah. I have no doubt that it's because of my poor treatment towards this very isolated plant.
I'm surprised my Birkin's doing so well. It's growing sideways out the pot, but...
Yeah, I think this one needs more sunlight. See, if we could get this really tall, that would be really cool, because that would be a really good one to go next to the fridge. But snake plants grow really slowly.
Yeah. Get you a grass tree.
A grass tree?
That would need a lot of sunlight.
1 centimetre a year?
Yeah. Also, like $200.
Yeah, but I'm helping the planet.
True.
And I would get a little tag saying, you have an endangered species plant.
Grass trees are endangered in Australia, but you can buy them.
Are they also native to Australia?
Yeah.
I think they're native as well.
They're native and endangered, but you can go buy them at plant shops, and you have to get a special tag. And if you don't have the tag, they count as being illegally acquired if they don't have the tag.
That depends. Like if you go and steal them from nature. Oh shit! Sorry, camera. If you go and steal them from nature, that's a big no-no. But like, so I'm a plant science major, so we would go out and we would go on expeditions, and we would have to like go and ID all these grass trees and stuff. And one of the ways you ID it is like you snap the leaf, and the shape of the leaf is different between different species of grass tree. So I can't remember which one's which now, but one of them had like a diamond-y shape, and one of them was more squarish. Oh, pardon me. Wonder if you heard that through the camera.
No, you wouldn't have heard it through the camera, but maybe the microphone.
Through the yeah, okay. Look, this is my cup of caffeine. It's still incomplete.
Oh yeah, I should make myself a coffee.
You can go make yourself a coffee. Don't forget you've also got to clean up all that over there.
Yeah.
I've also turned the melter on, so it's probably...
I checked it before. That hasn't changed.
No, but we should do candles soon.
Oh yeah, definitely doing candles today.
Because I can wick them over here on camera, and you just take them.
No, it's okay. I can wick them.
Wick them real good.
I just want to sit down for a little bit because of my back, my neck.
I'm not going to.
No, just my back.
I wish we could have like a receive audio messages on Twitch, because I now want somebody to tell me how to pronounce this Gira Solzino or Yira or whatever. Yeah, you could Google it. That works too.
I think girasol is the... It's a sunflower.
It's a little sunflower though, so that must be the ino at the end. Yeah, but see? Portuguese for little sunflower. Kind of like how, what's the German one? With little mouse?
Like CHAL or whatever?
Yeah, mouse chen.
Chen.
Mouse chen.
Mouse chen.
I need to label these before I forget. My candle fragrances.
The paste I had out yesterday didn't solidify. It's still wet because it's so cold now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mine did. Mine solidified.
Mine didn't.
Not like fully solid, but...
Oop. Do you have chat working yet? No, still just loading. Sweet. Brilliant.
So you gonna be my eyes on YouTube?
I'm your eyes everywhere. You don't see when people stretch or follow or...
No, I swear to God, that came through on mine after it did on yours. Cross my heart.
Okay. Well, you don't see followers. You also don't see first-time commenters.
No. Is that what that little crown means?
No, that means that they're a Twitch Prime user.
Okay. Blade of Frontiers, Spider's Lyre. Oh, the Arch Druid.
The Halcyon one.
I was trying to remember which character I had forgotten.
I was trying to finish this dice and then I'll get onto candles.
Okie dokie.
Candies.
Would love this mold as well, because then I can make some liquid cores with this one. Oh.
It hasn't told us who the follower is yet, but it's celebrating that we got 80 followers. Oh, there we go. Anna24C, thank you for the follow.
Welcome, everyone. This is how I reuse all of my label stuff.
We always need stickers.
In fact, these will be really good for when I need to start labeling boxes when we go to our conventions as well.
So you'll say our new house.
Well, that too. I think we're going to need bigger boxes than all the tiny little delivery boxes that we get though.
Yeah. Also, I don't think we have that much stuff that we really need to label it.
No. We'll open it and be like, oh yeah, this is this. It's either from the bedroom or it's from the office. I think that's as far as our labeling will go.
First night we moved the bed in, Second night, we move everything else. Third night, we go to IKEA.
I don't want to get one of those shitty couches, though.
No, we need it for plates and cups, and we don't have any plates or bowls.
I think that's Lazo.
And IKEA, you can just buy like 2 plates and 2 bowls before we set up and decide
But
what we
I
actually
want
want.
them all to match.
Yeah, those can be guest ones later.
Who's that?
We're not going to find the bowls we want, the plates we want straight away, I don't think.
I can start shopping ahead of time. I love shopping for house things.
Okay, can you afford them ahead of time?
We'll see. We do have that $100 voucher that we got for Christmas last year.
We do. Sassiera Assassin? Caesarea Assassin?
Am I looking at...
You can have a look. Thank you for the follow.
Sassia Assassin. I love that. Oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch of you. Anna24C, hello. Yeah. Sassier Assassin, hello.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, where did you guys find us all? You're all here.
I think it's on Discord. I'm just assuming because I hit here instead of...
Happy now you get in... Oh, hang on.
Happy little accident, maybe.
This one. Now you get all of our Twitch notification. Big sad, IKEA just stopped doing the grey set of my dinner plates. No, you need to find an IKEA and go stock up on those bad boys.
Find one who still has them in stock.
Yeah. Run like the wind, bullseye.
Because IKEA do have some nice, like, blue and, like, the rusticy kind of looking plates.
I really like the plates they have. Cutlery is going to be a challenge for me and my tisms. You'll have to replace the whole set if one breaks. It's got to be matching. No, I feel you. It's got to be matching in my house too. Andy's family has like 3 sets of plates in the cupboard and it drives me nuts.
My parents are 60. They don't care anymore. They might have cared when they were younger. 60 with 2 boys, they've stopped caring.
Whereas my family would rather like let the plates dwindle until they all break.
You eat with Barbie and...
Andy, they have a green set.
Yeah, I was just about to look it up. Your family eat with Barbie and Bratz plastic plates still, and you...
Yeah, we still use our children's plates. So what happened was we had like a whole set a very long time ago. We had a whole set of all the plates. And there was this really gaudy green plate with this blue ring on the outside. I bloody hate those plates. So we had matching plates, matching bowls, and like the plates came in 2 sizes. And we're down to 1 of these small plates. But like I said, they don't really replace anything until it's all gone. So we're using like children's plates that we had when we were a kid. And I don't know if you guys had this, but we used to get like Easter presents and they come with a plate and a cup usually, and then your Easter egg. And so like we have these Sesame Street plates and these Bratz plates and these Spider-Man plates, which are all still perfectly good. And I don't doubt when we have children, we'll probably inherit some of these old plates.
Here's all the plates under... Here's all the Fargla. You'd have to hold it so the Switch camera can see it as well. So
Okay,
they can
here we go.
participate.
I'm going for plates. Is it these ones? No, maybe? Oh, what are those? Oh, I like them.
Love the kids' plates. So good.
Yeah, they're so practical. And like our cupboard is still filled with
Plastic cups.
plastic cups.
I hate plastic cups.
I love plastic cups.
They're long-lived and they have like where people have got their teeth on their cups sticking up. It's gross to drink out of.
I can't tell.
I couldn't tell if it was green or like cyan either. We got a Dutch oven
You know what? I
yesterday.
really like these ones with like the little rims on them.
We
But
got-
this is also, they also come in this nice like tealy colour with a purple rim.
I like blue.
I know you do. We can't have green everything. I would love green everything.
I love gold.
Oh, is that all the plates?
Yeah, 49 Fargla. Fargla.
Oh, posture check. Thank you.
I can tell if you're hunching over, you slip out of the frame.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. I think these are the ones. Fargla. It sounds like Lord Farquaad.
They're all plates. All the plates. I think that word just means plate.
No, it's the type of plate.
If you go back, they're all called that.
Why won't it? It's not showing me any of the plates.
It's loading because the bottom right says X and not refresh. Maybe just hit that one twice.
Okay, hang on. X and then refresh.
Let me...
Yeah, this is a hard pass for me right now. Oh, wait. So I don't mind these. These are like kind of a bluish colour. Are these the green ones? I can't even tell if they're green. They look kind of green and not really.
Yeah, they look like a sage almost. Like
yeah, maybe they look different in person. But if you were having dinner, how cute would it be to have this and then a little white plate on top of that? With like a bowl. The whole set, if you are hosting a very fancy... Wait, is this them? Well, these are kind of in the middle. They're nice.
Yeah.
That ticks both of our boxes.
I thought you like those ones that your Aunt Lauren has that aren't like circle. They're kind of like handmade ones.
So I think that's one of the things that I like about the...
They don't look as green as they were in the store.
They don't look as green as they... Okay, so we just need to go like actual shopping then.
Yeah. But you know what?
Love that.
There's an IKEA at Logan.
There is... There's an IKEA 20 minutes down the road from our new place. Is it 20 minutes away?
I think it's 30, but...
It's 30, it's close enough.
Yeah.
Okay, I really want to go to IKEA, but we've got to get through Sydney first, and then we get to go do fun things. But we bought a Dutch oven yesterday because I've started making sourdough. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time, but I finally started doing it. So we had to go buy this Dutch oven because I wanted to do it like as properly as I could. And we got a Baccarat one. I hope I'm not saying that wrong.
It's French.
Yeah, that doesn't... What if it's double chi and it's like Baccarat?
It probably means you have to have more phlegm in it to be French.
Baccarat.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's like this cute little mossy green colour and it's ombre from top to bottom. How is the right way to roll this kind of D6? Okay, I'll show you. Well, this is just my way. There's no right way. You could literally like throw it behind you and it would be correct.
Be like Sam from Critical Role and just drop it from a great height.
I like to like roll it sideways so that the momentum comes from like all the faces. Like that. But it kind of does its own thing when it hits the ground anyway. You could do it like that. Like you could toss it in the air and then throw it. Or you could like roll it, I guess. There's no right or wrong way. It kind of will do its own thing anyway. But yeah. I mean, just don't stab yourself and I think you're good.
You're not the boss of me. I mean, you kind of are.
I am not. I really like the way that these like look in a set. I've never actually been able to play with this style of D6 though.
Because we're the only ones that I know that make it.
Yeah, well there's a few more dice makers around now that make this particular style, but we had to stop playing D&D once we needed to invest more time into the business. So we haven't played D&D since this style of D6 was kind of introduced. Do you guys want to see my sourdough? I'm really proud of it. This is my sourdough. I made that pattern.
Purple on the inside.
Well, it's a little bit blue. So I put a little bit of like butterfly pea flour in it to try and change the color. But I didn't put enough in it. So next time I make sourdough, which hopefully is today, I've just taken the starter out of the fridge.
I'm glad you did. I forgot.
Next time I make sourdough, I want to put like a lot more color in there. And I've got to go to the supermarket and get some turmeric flour so we can make yellow loaves. And I also want to make a marble loaf. So I want to have like 2 doughs or even 3 and then maybe braid them or I don't know. It's going to be fun. I'm enjoying it. It's
bread.
Yeah, Andy likes bread. I like bread too. But it's not that hard to feed the starter. It's a bit harder because we're not always home. But we make it work. Do you know as well, Andy, if you go away for more than a week and you like need to feed your starter and you're not there to feed your starter, you can take it out and you can dehydrate it. So you know how we got those sourdough starter flakes?
Yeah.
So you can dehydrate your own starter. And then when you come back, you can rehydrate it.
I know it said in the thing that you can put it in the fridge for 2 to 3 weeks.
That feels like a bit of a stretch, 2 weeks.
It says 2 to 3 weeks and then just discard if there's any mold and then use what's good.
Okay. This is my goal to get through today. I've got a few dice left here. And then I need to polish this one because this is a giveaway dice, which is really exciting. So I need to get that done really quickly. And then what else do I need to do? Yeah, I probably need to pour some stuff. I've got some, like I've got this, which needs to go into a mold, and I've got another one in here, which needs to be filled. Gira Solcino. So I think that's one of the people that followed us recently today.
Yeah.
Yes. Is a baker.
Oh, cool.
And she said it was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's my very first loaf. So I'm very happy. And she said she's not quite good with English yet, but that's okay. We're really grateful you're here. I'll try to keep the visual aspects interesting for you. But, you know, we just talk shit anyway, so feel free to chill out and learn some English with us.
And don't learn English with me because I mutter. Well, I'm really sorry for my friend today, so.
Andy's taken his mic off, but he was just saying he's not a very good person to learn English from because he mutters a lot. I like to over-enunciate sometimes.
Over what?
Enunciate. Don't learn English from me either. The word enunciate never made sense to me. So, to enunciate means to pronounce something, to say all of its syllables and all of its letters. And I always thought it was enunciate, like you make an announcement and you announce something and like announce, pronounce, like I just always thought it was enunciate.
What's your excuse for mustache?
I'm from the country. We don't know how to English out there. Do you guys like my cup? It's a Mandalorian cup. It's the only one that's the only, like, fun mug we have. Oh! Oh, we should probably go check the crystals.
Hasn't been that long.
No? It's been like, how long have we been streaming for? 30 minutes. So maybe like 45 minutes. Cool. Colour, white and orange. That's hilarious to me. So we have these flower drying crystals. They're little silica pieces and we put flowers in them and we dehydrate them so we can put them into our dice. Safely is not the right word. So we can put them into the dice and it doesn't cause any problems.
Successfully.
Yeah, so if you put wet flowers into dice, it can go moldy later. Like within the resin, it's all trapped in the resin, it can go moldy. So we bought these drying crystals so that we can go pick flowers and we can dry them, we can put them in our dice. And the colour is white and orange. So it's all of these white silica things that looks like sand. And then it's got these little orange beads in it, which basically tell you if your flowers are ready yet. Or if the silica, if the sand has absorbed too much water. And some of our flowers have been drying for so long that usually the little beads go from orange to green. But some of the flowers have been drying for so long that our beads are like purple. Oh, Andy, look, we can get cheap viewers at this link here. So right now, are you polishing them? Yes. So they go through a whole number of stages when they first come out of the mold. So when they come out of the mold, they look like this. So this is one that I made just the other day. So it's quite like, it's a little bit matte, and some of the faces are shiny. But this, we also have like lips and things like that. So we need to sand them down. So we use a really, really coarse sandpaper, and we get all of the faces nice and even. I don't have anything at the moment that I've sand. Oh, here, this one. So when we sand it, it looks like this, and the faces start to go really matte. And then we need to take it through a number of different layers. So each time we sand it, whoopsies, I've got so many like just shitty dice over there. Each time we sand it, it gets a little bit more shiny each time. So we go through different layers. And then this is one of the last stages where I use a polishing paste and a really, really fine, it's not sandpaper. So the first layer that we do is sandpaper. Not everybody does what we do. The first layer that we do is like a sandpaper. And then we use something called Zona papers. So they're a lot softer, so they don't leave as bad as scratches in your surface. And this is one of the last stages. Do you sand all the faces or only the bad ones? So we only sand the bad ones. So when we're doing our first layers with the strong sanding, the sandpaper, we do just the bad faces and make sure that they're all nice and even. And obviously, like, one side of the dice has to match the other. So if there's any kind of unevenness that comes from that sanding, we have to sand the other side. Usually we don't have to sand any more than half of the faces. D4s are one of the ones where we might have to sand like all 4 faces to keep it nice and even. But say this one, for example, we've been able just to sand, come on, the one face, and then the face is touching the one face. So sometimes we get really lucky and they come out of the mold really clean and there's not much to sand off. But when they don't, we'll have to sand these ones in between as well. So pretty much anything that touches a corner, we'll have to end up sanding sometimes. But once they get to this stage, we sand all of the faces. And then after this, they go in a bucket. So these ones are pretty shiny at the moment. But yeah, after this stage, they go in a bucket, and then Andy will take them and he'll polish them again with a Dremel and a cotton head. And he'll do all of the faces so that they all look really shiny and they've got a mirror finish on them. We really do pride ourselves in our polish. But we're hoping to have a special range out, at least by the end of the year, but maybe by Sydney. That hopefully is more accessible for people where we don't have to do this, but the polish isn't quite as shiny or nice. Thank you so much. I'll show you my favorite one in there. This is for a friend of mine. She is a beekeeper, and she gives us honeycomb for our Resin Dice. So I think my honeycomb's in here. So her bees are really cool, and like they produce this honeycomb, and she gives that to us, and we put it in our dice. And last time she gave me honeycomb, she also sent me some bees. So I made this for her because I love making like little dioramas in dice. So this is just waiting for its last polish now. Let's start here. So this is top down straight in the middle. This is a big slab of her honeycomb in the back here. And then I've put some flowers in there, and I've put her little bees in there as well. So there's a bee there, And there's a bee over here. Sorry, I should have put a warning on that there's little dead insects in here. And there's another bee here. So these are her bees. They were all ethically sourced. And we're really, really excited to give this to her. I just really like making dioramas. But anyway, Andy's got to polish that and then we'll paint it.
Was that you making all that noise?
I wasn't making any noise.
No.
What was the noise?
There was a whole bunch of noise.
Well, I didn't.
Downstairs, sounds just like a rumbling, moving kind of sound.
Oh, I didn't hear that. But yeah, usually our dioramas, they have a bone skull in the middle, and I'm happy to show you one of them as a disclaimer that, like, we use ethically sourced bones. They're all within permits, and I hope, you know, you're okay with dead things. But usually we do them with bones. So disclaimer, look away now if you don't like bones. But we usually do these sorts. So this is halfway through production at the moment. So what we do is we get the base, and then I put the skull and I decorate it with all these flowers and mushrooms and pine cones and whatever else we have. And then that will go into a dice, and it'll look something like that. And then it'll get its numbers on it later. So, yeah. This is my current favourite thing to do. This is what I spend most of my time procrastinating with. I really enjoy it. I just love the intricate work of it. And people really like them. Like, we take them to conventions and we sell out within the first couple of hours. Actually, I've got a pink one over here in its number jacket. There you go. All nice and pink and purple and...
You might not be seeing them, they're in ads. But...
Oh, are you in an ad? I'm so sorry.
Hang on, I started.
I'll hold on to that.
Yeah, a minute left.
A minute left. Alright, we can work with that. I'll drink my drink.
I should have water too.
Do you need a refill? Because I went through my bottle yesterday. I've got some water in my second bottle though.
I wasn't hearing as much as you were yesterday. Yeah, I still got a little bit.
Fruit's back! Hi! Yes, all the dioramas. My god, there's so many that I'm preparing at the moment. I'm in love. I want to take a whole bunch to Sydney. Hang on. I just have to drop this off. I'll be right back.
Also, I don't know if you saw, Root just resubscribed.
Yes, naughty.
A 4-month streak. Hello.
Naughty, but we love you. Whoops. Okay, I'm back. No, it's okay. I can do that. Anyway, so for those who missed it, this is the one in its number jacket. So it just needs a polish. And then, yeah. This was meant to be purple, but a lot of the flowers ended up turning pink in the resin because the temperature of the resin can change the way that the flowers look. So, yeah, you just have to know your flowers and your resin and...
A lot of trial and error goes into dice making.
A lot. Oh my golly gee. There we go.
Did you have a good 2 weeks without us, Root?
It's still incredible though. Thank you. I'm so glad that like some of the colour stayed because I made one recently and half of it turned brown and I was like, oh, this sucks. I bet Root had an incredibly boring 2 weeks without us and our shenanigans.
Our random shit talking.
Random shit talking, yeah. Oh, posture. Posture, Brie, posture.
Don't do it for free, make them redeem that shit.
No, I do need to watch my posture though. Look at this master dice. I'm so excited when this is done. We finally get to be able to make, like, hopefully, oh my gosh, I better not jinx it. Hopefully I've bought the right size, but hopefully we can make medium-sized liquid cores. I'm going to make so many. I think we've attempted to make, like, every single size dice under the moon. So what's our range at the moment? We've got our regular, which is like 22 mil.
Our first one was 15.
Our first one was 15. We don't make those anymore. They're small and boring. Then the next size up from that we have is 30 mil, which is this size. Then that will be 35, which will be our liquid cores.
We've got 40.
And we've got, yeah, I do have a 40. I just haven't made a 40 in a while.
And a 45.
And then we've got a 45. And then we've got a 65. So what do I need now? I just need like a 50, a 55, and a 60.
Yeah.
So transparent and polished. Thank you. So this is what we call a master dice. This is originally, come on, focus please. This is originally printed on a 3D printer. And then we have to polish it. So when it comes off the printer, it looks like this. It's all really like matte. Come on.
That one's still being sanded.
Yeah, but it basically looks like this. It's really matte, and we have to sand it down. And then we use this to make our molds. So we put it in like a little container, and then we pour silicone over the top of it, and then it makes our molds, and we can cast our dice in it. But I really do. I love master dice. They're just so shiny and pretty. And if resin wasn't a fickle beast, I would make more transparent dice. I'll show you something else we've been working on. It's not quite perfected yet, but this is our Dorian Storm D20 prototype. So I really wanted to give him like that blue to blacky kind of gradient he has on his cape and in his clothing and everything. And then we're going to paint the numbers in like an ombre yellow orange. But yeah, I think it looks really cool. I just need this to come down a bit further. But I love this color. And the liquid cores on these, like, is juicy.
Where the heat gun is?
Yeah, it's underneath on the candle wax. You said the heat...
Temperature gun.
Ah. I would assume it was in the drawers. Do you want me to look in the drawers for you? I don't want you to hurt your back.
I'll have a quick look.
Not that one.
Just doing my due diligence.
Fair enough. At the back of that one. I see it.
Making sure the wax isn't too hot or too cold. Has to be just right.
The wax is Goldilocks. Okay. So, you can't choose Will, but you guys can help us.
I already taken out the candles.
Never mind. We are making Minthara candles today. So the colour that I want to use for Minthara, I want to make her candle white, and then I want to put a purple wisp on it, which means I need to buy some purple dye.
We could use the purple. You do what you do with Shadow Heart. We have the purple.
Oh, the purple mica. That would be really good. We're gonna do that. It's gonna look good. You did answer one big and scary question we had. We are from Brazil. Hello! And there is no Zona paper around. Trying to make a master, and after that still has to send off 4 or 5 faces on the D20. I thought we were on the wrong way. Do you guys have access to Amazon in Brazil? Because sometimes the only place you can get Zona paper is Amazon. It is really frustrating. I feel personally Zona paper will always be one of the best and gentlest ways to get a polish. We do know people that use sandpaper, but you can only use the sandpaper for so long.
Automotive sandpaper.
Yeah, we use automotive sandpaper. So, I mean, mine's going to look a little bit different to something you might have in Brazil. generally automotive sandpaper comes in like a big square rather than a roll, because the rolls are designed to like wrap over a machine. But you could try automotive sandpaper. Only goes up to, I think 2,000 is the highest grit.
Depending, you can get some higher ones.
You can get some higher ones.
I think 3.5 might be the highest.
Okay, well that's a good start. 3.5 is, so if I remember correctly, green. Yeah, so sandpaper and Dremel with a cotton bit would be probably my best suggestion to you. 5,000. It's probably too gritty to use the polish with it.
5,000 grit is 4 micron.
Yeah, 5, because I'm just trying to think, because like the green is 600 or something, grey is like 1,200 grit, which means blue would be probably close to 5,000 grit.
Mint looks like 6,000.
Mint is 6,000? Oh, that's what I'm using at the moment.
I mean, that's kind of close-ish.
So this colour Zona paper that I'm using right now, really, 6,000? Because there's only one after this.
White is 1, aqua is 2, pink is 3, light blue is 9, grey is 15, and then green is 30, as all this one says.
That's microns though, not grits, right?
Yeah, so micron.
Cheers.
Microns, that's 1. So 30 micron is 600 grit.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is that this sandpaper, this Zona paper that we're using, this colour, is the equivalent of 6,000 grit.
So it goes down to 1 micron, which is 13,000 grit.
13,000 grit. So that would be double this one,
Yeah.
effectively. You could try, now I don't know if this is going to work, but with your 5,000 grit sandpaper, you could try putting a polish on it whilst you sand it, which is effectively what I'm doing here. So this is my 6,000 grit Zona paper, and all I'm doing is putting a little bit of polish on the dice and then sanding it. And instead of hand sanding it and going around in circles, I just have a pottery wheel.
So our polish that we use there is
Also automotive.
yeah, it's an automotive like cut and polish. So as the granules get used, they grind down smaller and smaller and make themselves more micron, more grit as they break up.
Yeah. This is oil based though, right?
Yes.
So don't use it in a tumbler. You could look into a tumbler. That could work. We use it on the 3,000 and at the 5,000 polishing pace. It is better than water. Yes, agree. So we use water for the sandpaper and for the grey Zona. So
water's for cleaning more than anything.
yeah, so we use water for, it's for wet sanding as well, so we don't get particles in the air. We use water for the first two that we do, and then we go straight to this one with paste. And then Andy will Dremel it on a cotton tip. But yeah, I mean, our inbox is always open if you ever want to chat about strategies or ways to kind of help that. It sounds like you're doing everything we would do to troubleshoot that. All that being said, it is a long process, regardless.
Our first ones we used, we got to one of the Zonas and we just used microfiber cloth and the polishing stuff. Remember how long that took?
Oh yeah, that was a nightmare.
It took us like 2 hours with that polishing paste in a microfiber just to try and get it polished.
Yeah.
Before we got a Dremel.
We were little babies then.
4 or 5 years ago.
No, 3 years ago? Oh, 2.5 years ago. No, 2 years ago. We're 2 years old this year, I think.
We've done Supernova for 3 years.
Have we? Are we 3 years old this year?
This will be the 3rd Brisbane Supernova this year.
Wow. We're older than I thought.
Yeah.
2021, I think I registered. So yeah, 3. We're 3 in August. I've got polishing paste on the wall. You can see it.
Yeah, we're going to put like plastic wrap our entire house.
Big important anniversary. Yeah, I suppose it is. Like, man, we just lose track of time. We just do so much with ourselves and our lives. We don't stop and smell the roses ever.
We originally had an idea of a joke that we did, I think, for 1 year, was that it would be 10% plus the number of years we're going discount. So it would be like 13% off this year, and then 14% off next year, and 15% off next year after.
I think I did do that last year. I think we had 12% off last year.
Time for 13% off this year.
Honestly, I think by the time we come around to August, we're not going to have any stock in the shop. And we still don't have a rotary table like this one. Oh, honestly, this change. We started off with a really small one. I don't even know where it is now, but it was like this big. Don't do that. Go straight for the 10 centimeters. It's way better. But yeah, these will change the game for sure. It's just called a pottery wheel as well. Like, I don't know. Oh, posture. I don't necessarily know how that changes country to country. But in English, it's called a pottery wheel. And I have 2 because the plan was for Andy to have one and for me to have one. But it ended up being now I just use both and I like switch. So I have my sandpaper, which I do on the table on the flat surface, and then I do my grey zone on my other pottery wheel, which is over here. There you go. There it is at the top there. So I do my grey and then I do my mint. Ruth says not if I have anything to say about it. Your wallet, I think, needs a chastity belt of its own, Root. She can take it. I still owe you a story read as well. I'm so sorry about that. I've been working on ideas for my book, yeah. And so what I'm going to start off with doing is I'm going to start writing like a few little short stories or maybe novellas for different places so that there's all these different perspectives about what's going on and you see different things. I don't know. It's just an idea. I'm hoping that somehow I can either weave it in or like publish it separately or I don't know. It's been a big day. Andy's mum is so sweet. She was talking to us yesterday and she was like, oh, which candles can I do this time, blah, 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 because usually what happens is her and Andy will watch the footy and they'll sit out the front and they'll put together all of the candles together. And what I mean by that is you've got to put the wick in the little metal tab down the bottom, you've got to put a label sticker on the top, you've got to put a safety sticker on the bottom, you've got to take it out of its bubble wrap, and then you've got to put a sticker on the bottom of the metal tab as well. And it takes hours. It takes so many hours just to set up all these candles, and we have 200 candles that we need to do in the next 3 weeks. Save us! So we've got 4 new fragrances for the new for 4 new Baldur's Gate characters, and she was like, oh, which like candles do you want me to do, blah blah blah, and she did all of them by herself. She was like, just set me up, leave everything in the front room. And so we did, and she did all these candles by herself, and we're just really lucky to have that kind of help. That does sound really cool, good fodder for animations later on, or comics. Yes! So much potential. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's really hard to find time to like read and write and run the business and go to work in the city and just like everything. I die. There's too much in my gut. Like, I can't. Oh, and build a house, and then, you know, whenever we actually have to move from point A to point B, I'm not looking forward to that. I'm just really hoping that it doesn't come around in November when we're trying to prep for Supernova, because that will like break my heart if we get the keys a couple weeks before Supernova and they're like, oh, you can move in now, and I'm gonna be like, but I can't sleep in my own house for like 2 weeks because I have to do this thing first. That would make me so sad. Yes, we love his mum. I'm trying to work out what we can do. Like, oh, it is in there. We lost a bottle of soap recently, and it's a soap that I really like. It's like pear and vanilla or something, and we'd literally used it like once, and we'd lost it. This is our soap. Oh, apple and vanilla. There you go. Yeah, so we'd lost it, and I was really, really bummed, because also I had been the one to misplace it. I took it out of the bathroom. I remember drying it and taking it out of the bathroom. And Andy's just found it. It was in the toiletry bag. So, like, typical me, I've, like, thought of something really good, and I'm like, oh, yeah, this is what we're going to do with it, and I've put it somewhere and completely forgotten that it's happened. Fingers crossed for a nice January move-in. Look, to be candid, I'm hoping for September. It's just ahead enough of November for us not to be stressed out by it. But what I am worried about is all of these desks are corner desks, and we measured and designed them specifically for this particular room here, which, Andy, could you measure this room for me? Because that's going to help my brain a lot.
I'm pretty sure we're just going to lose this gap.
I'm hoping that's all it is. But yeah, they were measured specifically for this room that we're in now. And I don't know if our new room is large enough. Particularly because we've got swingy open cupboards. But it's okay. We'll work it out, I think. But yes, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I'm hoping for a September move-in.
3.2.
3.2 from where?
This wall to that wall.
3.2 from that wall to that wall. So
3.29, so maybe 3.3.
ooh, yikes. This is going to be... I've got a little bit of space down there. We've got a little bit of space here. I think we're in trouble by like 10 centimeters.
What's the sander for?
I'm really good at Tetris. Both the game and in room. I'm going to have a look at the floor plan and just see where we can, because we've got one small table and 2 big tables, because what we did is we bought 3 planks of wood and we cut them all ourselves so that we could have 2 really big tables, and then we just turned the offcuts into its own small table.
You can find us doing it badly on Instagram.
Yeah, we copped so much shit when we made that table. By the way, look, fruit, it's my sourdough. I'm celebrating.
You should post it into Discord.
I should post this in Discord. I will do that later. Oh, do you guys want to see our kitchen? Sorry, I'm really excited. Look, it's my kitchen.
Tell me your ADHD without telling me your ADHD.
Shut up. It's my kitchen. Okay, she's nice and shiny now. She good. That's an Andy problem now. It's beautiful. I saw it on your story. On my sourdough. Okay, so what was I doing? Was there anything on my phone? Oh, I was looking up my floor plan to see where we could put the desks.
I reckon we have to be facing each other.
No, because they're the same size both ways. I was going to suggest that as well. But because they're the same length, they still don't fit. The kitchen is kitchening. I know. Where is... I'm looking for my general, maybe? Nope, that is an audio channel. I have a picture of the floor plan in one of these. Here we go. So, this is the bedroom where we need to fit everything. And I think it's like 3.2 this way, but not this way. This way is like 3 meters. So, and the wardrobe's here. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
I know.
Why do we make squares?
Why did we do that?
I think.
I don't know what to do, but if you have any ideas or you want to give it a go, I will happily give someone the measurements so they can help us out of our dilemma. But we'll, yeah, hopefully we work it out. Sheesh. Because like we can't even like put one desk. Oh, could we put one desk there? One desk there. One desk. No, we can play Tetris with this, like literal Tetris. Come here. Look, we can put one desk on this wall. We have 3 desks. And they're all corners. We can find out the size of them. So we could put one desk here, yeah, like this. One of the big ones. And we could put one of the big ones here. I just don't know where the little one's going to go. Like, here. It's tough. We'll work it out. Are you painting any colours in there or leaving it light and easy? So most of the house just has white walls, but I'm hoping to put one coloured wall in the theatre. I took a picture of the wall ages ago.
And then we can have...
It's before we left.
And then we can have art everywhere.
Yeah, I want to put art on the walls, and I have a lot of, like, nature-y art.
You have the sage photo in... Well, it's not center. In,
Oh, I put it in Discord, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I should be working. Hang on, let me try and multitask. It's down the bottom, I think, in like... Is it in decor? Nope. Links? No. Design.
Yeah.
Aha!
We have a Discord that's poorly set up.
Yes. So this is maybe the green that I want to put in the theatre. It's like a deep sage green, and I have a blanket to match. Yeah, that's a good one. You can see there the light on the colour. But I worry about putting a white couch in there. But our floor is grey, so we still need to negotiate the couch as well. But I put in here links.
I'm naturally just very oily. I can, like, I'll get out of the shower and then just still turn white sheets, not white anymore. So
yeah,
I worry about a white couch too.
I can't have anything nice in the house that I want because Andy's just an oily human.
I joke that I have olive skin and not in complexion. It's olive oil.
But he does have olive skin as well. Root says that's what they were going to suggest about the desk thing. So, like, at least as a... Oops, sorry. My water bottle's in the way. As a temporary solution, we can get our desks in there. I don't know what else we can do.
Put it into Google SketchUp.
I don't love the idea of buying... Sorry, I don't... Start again. I like the idea of buying new desks and completely remodeling the office from scratch, but I hate the idea of wasting what we already have.
But, on the positive side, we can change the legs and turn these into desks for our office.
For our like, study.
And these have been tax deductible for our work office, and so the next desks will be tax deductible for our work as well.
As a note, these also will not fit in the study.
But we wanted to have face each other.
Yeah, but it's still a 3x3. And these desks don't fit in a 3x3. There is a possible solution that involves removing a few centimetres from either side of the desks. Or even just from one of them, really, and then it becomes an L.
If these were poles instead of things, I wouldn't have as much trouble fitting under them.
Yeah. No, I agree. But if we put a server down there...
Yeah.
Server? No.
Yeah, server.
Well, we would need a server and a tower. Posture.
Tower can go over this back up here.
Maybe. I think I want mine underneath.
They have glass panels, so they look pretty.
Oh, that's true. I get a pretty one. But yeah, I think what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to chop off a little bit off the desks. Then we can keep the desks that we have.
Also, I want a sit-stand desk, so...
They make sit-stand legs.
Yes, but it's easier to have your tower on top of the desk if you're... or your cables instead of stretching them and going short.
Oh, we're just talking about the server. Okay. Can we make a sit-stand L desk when we've constructed these? Is that sturdy and safe enough?
Yeah, so... who is it? Not Zen Space Desk, because they went out of business, but the other Australian one, they have corner desk thingies.
Okay.
Yeah, like chassis.
So, like, we can get something that runs along the whole thing for support.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I hate how this metal stinks.
But, like, we actually have to start thinking about these things now, because it's like, oh, well, we have got to transport this. So, thankfully, these do break down into pieces. And then B, we have to work out how to fit them in there. So, yeah.
We planned ahead by never attaching the desk to the...
Yeah, the desk just sits on top of the drawers we have in here. I really should do a room tour for Instagram one day, but the room is a mess. You guys can have a room tour in the new room.
Before we make a mess of it.
Yeah, before it's a big style. And then I can put it on Instagram and pretend that's my life. No, I kid.
We can, like, check out most of that box.
Yeah, so we've got a whole box of, like, bath bomb stuff, and I have so many bath bomb ingredients, and I hate throwing things away and feeling like I'm wasting them, but I'm also not using them.
You can use the jojoba.
Jojoba.
That you can just, like, use as oil to, like, rub into your skin. That's meant to be good for it, just rubbed in.
Okay.
I don't know, you can do it everything.
I'm starting a skincare routine with all of my leftover bath bomb crap.
Epsom salt baths, they're good. You have a bathtub.
We do have a bathtub. I was thinking, for the bathtub, I want one of those, like, nice wooden-looking bathtub covers so that I don't have to clean the bathtub.
Yeah.
Especially with all the building going on in the area. And I maybe want to get one for Mum as well, because when I move out, there's going to be less people at home to clean the house.
Yeah, maybe helping him do it.
She's not going to clean the bathroom.
All her plant stuff like
Jojoba. Is it American Dad, Roger? It's a Roger thing, isn't it? To go jojoba.
I think so.
Yeah. So now that's what we do. But I think there's a couple of oils. There's like an avocado oil or an apricot oil or something like that. And then
the witch hazel I just use when I shave.
Yeah, witch hazel's fine. Leftover skincare for when you do branch out. I would love to go back to making bath bombs because I think the idea of making dice-shaped bath bombs is still really, really cool, and it's a really good way to, like, recycle all the things that... You want me to have a look at it?
No, I know, it's off.
Lordy! Hang on, I'm going to shame you on the internet. Can you guys see that?
The big ones are mostly fine.
You want me to fix any? Just yank them out and I'll re-sticker them.
You might have to do the small ones. I can't do the small ones.
I'm happy to do the small ones. Sir, for shame.
You try putting a thing on the end of a stick into a small metal thing. Here, let me bring them over to you so you can do them on screen.
Okay. Oh, I'm so close, you guys. There's like one set of dice left in here to polish. But we have so much to do today. We've always got so much to do. I want to start as well making more like plain dice. So if you have some plain things you want to see, let me know, please. Alright. We're recalibrating promptly. Oh, my desk needs a clean. Alright, you know what, just ditch them here. Dunka. Oh, they're shiny. Shiny, shiny. Shiny. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I don't know if I've got space for all these. Ta-da!
It's not central.
It is! It's centered enough. I can't be perfect every time.
I like how fast you change from it is centered to...
Yes, it is the crab from Moana. Also known as Jermaine Clement from Flight of the Conchords, a New Zealand comedy duo. Once you find Flight of the... Oops. You won't go back, guys. I love Flight of the Conchords. My favourite song from Flight of the Conchords is Jenny. I just find it stupidly funny.
Fries are done.
Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done. Sorry. The caffeine's kicked in. Is this what I usually use to cut? No, it's not what I usually use to cut my wigs, but that's okay. This worked. Plain dice is a good choice. So, here's the thing. What we want to do is we want to start a new line of dice focused on price accessibility. So what that means is we don't want to touch them.
We want to get a tumbler running, like...
Thank you. I'm trying to concentrate.
Like 90% of all the dice makers.
So it means that we can have cheap dice for you guys. So basically it'll come out of the tumbler and all we have to do is paint them. I do love Flight of the Conchords and Jenny. No one saw that. Was Jenny only a live thing? Because that would be devastating if that was the case. It's okay, I can fix that there. Yeah, that's good. Danka. Every now and again, like it's probably more frequent than it should be, I'll just burst out with, Jenny! Hi.
Can't confirm.
Yes, literally. Hello there, man sitting in the park. I just said hi, woman in the park. How you doing? Good, thanks. You looking good? Pardon? I said you're looking good. Fair enough. And now if you guys haven't seen Jenny, please go watch Jenny.
I don't see the green thing.
So I feel less crazy. You don't see the what, sorry?
Green thing in there.
The green thing. Oh, okay, well maybe it's somewhere else. That's good then. I'm just going to have to start. No, I can't put these on the floor. I'll just have to put them somewhere else. I just said hi, woman in the park. How you doing? Good, thanks. Oh, I have an itchy nose, but it's really hard to itch through my gloves.
Go through this.
No, not doing that.
There's so much powder stuff on the floor.
Yeah, we need to vacuum.
I had a quick vacuum before we streamed, just try and get...
Oh, really? I did not feel a difference. Oh, they're so shiny. Hang on. I'm going to get rid of that. Off she goes. That's better. Oh, my eyes hurt. I've got Jenny in my head now.
Is the click-clack satisfying when you put your dice in these candle tins, Root?
When you put the dice in the can...
She's using our candle tins as a dice box. They. My bad, sorry.
Okay, hang on. Let's test this theory. You can have that, and I'm going to put dice. I'm going to put the click-clacks in the tin. It's not bad. And then, like...
I'm sending photos.
I approve of your choice to use candle tins for click-clacks. Oh, that's right. She's at that Christmas place today. What's it called again? Christmas Village. See, my recycling plan is valid. No, 100%. I really... So, I love our sexy tins. I really do love our sexy tins. But the one thing I regret about having sexy tins, because our old ones just used to be like plain circles. The one thing I don't like about sexy tins is that you can't put refills in them. Whereas, like, otherwise we could make refills and we could put them in the tins and it'd be... Yeah, here we go. Here's our old, yucky, not very nice tins. Very plain and boring. Sexy tin. But we can't put refills for this shape. Not unless you would leave like all of this dead space around the outside if we just created something that was straight. So, I don't know. So click-clacks it is.
Did you see on your shampoo?
I
think I have talked to you about it, actually.
On rehab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to give 10 back anymore.
You don't have to give oh, it's like, it's always been 5.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that. Where is it? Just bring it back. Give me a new life, return it, and get discount.
Oh, cool.
You don't even have to do 5.
Oh, cool. Well, I've got a Lush.
And then it says return 5 for a fresh mask. But you can return 1 just for discount, or 5 for a face
The
mask.
discount is probably like 10 cents.
Probably, but at least you're not just chucking them out.
Yes, so that is like the one thing I don't like about these tins, is that we can't create refills for them.
What colour is Minthara?
She's white! That's why I picked her for you, because it's nice and easy.
You didn't pick her for me, I grabbed her up myself.
Well, I had prepared it, and then I was going to ask the people, and then didn't end up working. Can I have a lid for Minthara, please? I want to show the people.
No.
Purple hat, pewter cheetah print, dancing on the people, MBF to join, dancing on the people. I'm gonna... This is what we're doing! So...
That's what I'm doing, behind the scenes where no one can see me.
If anybody... Does anybody know if I pronounce the Y in Lang Lang? Is it Lang Lang? Is it Yang Yang? Is it Ilang Ilang? Like Nshooty. I learned that it's not just Shooty, it's Nshooty. And he didn't know that until he was like 26. Because he'd gone around and he'd be like, oh, I'm Shooty. I'm Shooty. I'm Shooty. This is my, like, I'm an actor. I'm Shooty. And then his mom was like, your name's not Shooty. It's Nshooty.
Whoops.
I have it saved on my playlist because I have a select, I think, 2 really bassy songs on my playlist, and that's one of them. The other one is Pong Dance, which I stupidly enjoy. Ilang Ilang. Okay, so you say the Y. Like Yvonne. Ilang Ilang. Are you all caught up? Because I want to discuss it with somebody. Caught up on what? My brain is moving 100 miles an hour. I can't remember the thing I said 2 seconds ago.
No, I don't know what we're meant to be caught up yet. I neither.
What are we caught up on?
Pretty
What did I do? Oh! I can't even show the people.
tough. Doctor Who.
Oh, Doctor Who. Guilty? No. Here's the thing. We were mooching off a friend's Disney for a very long time. And he cancelled it recently.
They brutally cancelled it.
Yeah.
We were using it.
We were using it and he cancelled it out of nowhere. But it's fine. We will catch up. I haven't watched Doctor Who. I think I stopped at like Capaldi because I was going through the transition of like high school to uni. I was working a lot and I didn't have any time really, and I was doing my honours, but it is on my list, and maybe now with all this work I can watch Doctor Who again because I really, really want to watch the episode with Neil Patrick Harris. I feel bad for saying this, but I don't think I want to go back and watch it from Capaldi. I think I just want to start with the anniversary special.
Half of Jodie's are meant to be really good. The other half are meant to... It's hard to tell because I get my information from Reddit, and it's hard to tell whether it's Reddit that they don't like women or if only half of Jodie's are actually good.
And Shooty-gawa triggered my reflex. What reflex? What? Is this a good reflex or a bad reflex? I forgot I'm a grandma compared to you. You are not. Oh, there's an and. Suspense. But I had started watching, like, when we do dice work, I really like to watch reality TV. So I had started watching Kardashians. Kardashians. I don't know, because I'd run out of reality television.
She started trying to keep up with the Kardashians.
No. The new series is just called Kardashians.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm no longer keeping up. Not that I ever was. Man, Ruth, the suspense. I wish there was a little bubble and you could be like, so-and-so is typing.
I have the TV series thing review section in the Discord. You can always check the...
Yeah.
See if anyone's watched it.
Just like spoilerify it in Discord and put your little chats in there, because there will be people who've seen it. Oh, that was a bad one, Brie.
I need to write my reviews for Red Rising.
Okay. Capaldi's last season is one of my favourites. I think 13 is worth watching because they do a lot of interesting things and it sets up the anniversary really well. Okay. 13. So
Jodie.
Matt... Okay. Jodie's is 13.
Yes, because Shooty and David Tennant are 14.
That's right. No, isn't he 15? Because Tennant was there as 14, and then
They ran into him because of wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff.
no, but I think Ncuti is classified as the 15th Doctor. Okay, so I should watch it from Capaldi is basically my takeaway from this. I did like Capaldi as a Doctor. He brought his own thing to it, which at the time was really controversial because everyone was like, this isn't the Doctor. But in hindsight, and as an adult, I'm like, okay, no, I respect that.
It makes sense when you go through and watch them because like they're going through different things. Like,
so Tennant is 14 and Gatwa is 15.
Yeah, what's his face? Chris Eccleston is just coming out of the war, so he's like more impulsive and just wants to do stuff to like distract himself. And then David Tennant.
What war? What war was pre-Eccleston?
John Hurst. The War Doctor that you only find out about in Matt Smith's one.
Eccleston, though, number 1.
Yeah.
What happened between...
That's where John Hurst's stuff is. The War Doctor.
I didn't realise John Hurt was actually a doctor. I thought
Yeah.
he was just... There's a whole period of, like, my Doctor Who history brain where it was just black and white television that I would watch with my dad. And I wasn't ever, like, committed to the series. Like, my Doctor Who started with Eccleston. I love the Tennant season. I am Tennant. Tennant is my Doctor. If you skip anything, 13 was fine, but I really enjoyed them trying something new. Okay, fair. I feel like I need to also support the fact that she's a woman. Like, I do love that. The Time War. The Time War was before Eccleston, was it?
Yeah.
I'd never realised that. I thought it was like ancient Gallifreyan stuff.
No, that was, yeah, just before... So, yeah, it's meant to be like, that's why Eccleston how he is, and then...
So John Hurt is 8.5. How do you become half a Doctor?
Because it wasn't televised.
Right.
He's not actually 8.5, they didn't televise John Hurst. He was just oh, hey, by the way, this happened.
All the timey-wimey stuff breaking my brain today.
That's when they were really setting up that there's not just 12 renditions of the Doctor.
Yeah. They erased him also.
Because people were like, what are they going to do when Matt dies?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, joke's on you. Matt's already the 14th.
Yeah.
Or 13th or whatever. Numbers.
I think 13, they get 13 regenerations, right? So, well, that was the traditional history of it all.
Wait, they erased him again?
No, they erased John Hurt, right?
Yeah, but did they erase, like, did they go, whoops, that actually didn't happen, or...?
You know what, actually, I could go back and rewatch right now?
What?
Merlin.
Yeah, I could go through that one.
They get 12 regens. Oh, okay, my bad. I always thought it was 13.
Yeah, so that's why on Matt Smith, they were like, what are they going to do after this? And then John Hurst was like...
Fuck you guys.
We're already on 14.
13 lives, 12 regens, okay.
Also, David Tennant had 2.
He did, yes.
With his hand.
What? No, that was Dr. Donna. David Tennant got shot and was like, nah, I like this face.
Yeah, but then he had that hand in a jar.
Yeah, but that was Dr. Donna. That was different. That was whilst he was regenerating.
Yeah. He sucked all the life juice out of the hand. Chopped off hand.
That's not one of his normal regens. Another reason to watch the 13th Doctor. Okay, fine. I'll watch them all. Gee. I feel like I'm in out of my depth? What's that phrase?
Just out of my depth.
Out of my depth. I'm just out of my depth.
The issue we have is trying to find time to watch TV shows.
Especially if there's something that we want to watch together. So I just found Taskmaster. We love Taskmaster. I just found Taskmaster on one of my streaming services. And I was like, oh, I'm going to watch this. And then I was like, wait, Andy, would you like to watch this together? And his answer was yes. And I always like curse inside when he says yes because we have no time to watch these things together.
Currently before we go to bed, we watch one episode of Batman animated series, and then we were watching The Simpsons, but now we don't have Disney anymore.
But that's okay. We were also we really enjoyed Dropout TV as well. Specifically Game Changer and Make Some Noise. And that one episode of Make Some Noise with Wayne Brady was also very good. But I would really like to watch Whose Line Is It Anyway with Andy. But alas, it's on Fox, so it's not on any streaming service.
I'll put on my eye patch and download it once we have our house and our internet's working properly, because this one's annoying.
Merlin is so good. I loved Merlin. I remember, like, when the last episode of Merlin came out, my dad had a friend over, and this friend had come from, like, 5 hours away. They never really saw each other. And it was, like, the only time he happened to be in the area. So, like, they teed it up, and they were airing this final episode of Merlin. And even my dad was like, hold on, we've got to sit down for, like, this one television show, and then we can, you know, go back to drinks and board games or whatever it is they were doing. Like, just all of us that had watched the season were sitting down watching Merlin, and it was really embarrassing because I was trying not to cry when certain people died, because he was my favorite. But yeah, it was like a line in the sand was drawn, and it's like, no, this is happening. Like, we're a pop culture family now. No, I can't find Whose Line Is It Anywhere on any of the streaming services we have access to. Let me just give it a quick Google. Whose Line... Oh, shit. Is it anyway? Stream. So they've got the 1998 version on ABC iView. Okay. Oh, it might be on Binge. I would pay for Binge to get that. But no, it's not on Disney, which is weird, right? And it might be on Prime. I'm sussing this out further because I really want to watch it. We'll eat dinner and my dad will be like in the lounge watching Whose Line. And I'm like, oh, I really want to watch that. But like, we never have time to sit down and watch it on the telly. So we just have to kind of grin and bear it. But if I could find it, that would be so exciting. Especially because now they've got Aisha Taylor. And it's so funny because, like, from the next room you listen to it and all I can hear in my head is, Lana! How's your candle making going? She smells good.
I haven't even put her in wax yet.
Well, I can smell it. Yeah, I can smell it. Hydrate and a posture check. Yo! Alright.
That's fair, I was hunched over to get this wax out.
I'm out of water.
Oh yeah, I was meant to do that.
That's a good thing, though. Yeah, posturized. I do actually need to go and use the bathroom, though. So I'm hoping that I can just ditch you guys with Andy. Not that I don't want to be here. Oh, you guys, it's so good to be back.
I need to go check the balls.
Yes.
Let me go get water while I'm down there.
Better get some more. You know it. If Andy's going downstairs to check the oven, you can take this, and you can take this. Thank you.
Hopefully they haven't melted together into a giant block.
I did put it on 150 degrees.
I lowered it.
Oh, okay.
Because that sheet I handed you said 110.
I'm glad that you lowered it. I'm off to video my games, but I'll lurk. Thank you so much for keeping us entertained. We really appreciate it. It's been good fun. I've loved talking about just life with you guys. And then next week we can talk about cruise things. Or this week. I don't know. We'll see. Goodbye for now. See you in a little while. Nope, this way. Also, we might make some gorbs later. We'll see how long the stream goes for, because I have many things to do. I think like sometime in the middle of the week, we're going to have to make another batch of candles. Maybe even twice throughout this week, just so all the candles get done. But I bought some new colours, some new liquid dyes, for everyone, really. So we're going to have a green candle, I think. I'm a little bit like, on a green candle, but I think it's appropriate for Halcyon. And then there's like another dark green, like Githyanki colour candle that we're going to make. So I've bought like, if you mix orange and green, you get a really good Githyanki colour. And then Belated Frontiers, because it's like caramels and vanillas, that's going to be a nice orange candle, especially because Will wears like a lot of leathers, and I think it's going to be good. Brr. Ooh. Do you guys ever just get random chills? I wonder if Andy took his lapel with him. Can you guys hear Andy? Or did he leave his lapel here? He might have taken it with him, and you guys are probably getting my shenanigans and whatever other conversation Andy's having. That's a bit funny to me. I'm so bad at just talking to myself. It's a lot easier when Andy's here because I get to converse. And now all of a sudden I feel like I'm put on the spot and I'm like, ugh, what do I talk about? What do I talk about? Because I'm sure you guys don't want to hear about the fact that I really need to wash my hair tonight. I have this big pile of dice that are like what we would consider failed dice. So they either have really big bubbles in them or their faces are too raised. There's just an assortment of things wrong with these dice. And I don't know what to do with them because the pile is starting to get out of control. It's a real bummer because some of them are really pretty too. Posture, posture, Brie, posture. Okay, so because I need to likely make some plain dice today, do you guys have a colour of plain dice that you would like to see? Because I tend to always gravitate towards blues and greens. So if you have a different colour that you want me to try, please let me know because I'm not feeling... Thank you! Not feeling terribly inspired right now. Where's Andy when you need him? To be like, stop your rattling. There's an ad. Nobody can hear you anyway. One, two, three, four, five. We're getting there. We're getting there. Almost done. Red. Ooh, yes.
Wilder.
Wilder.
Wilder delivery.
Hydrate me. Thank you.
It still isn't ready yet. They don't look like they're changing, but it does say 2 to 3 hours, and it's only on 2 at the moment, so
They've been in there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've been streaming for an hour and a half.
Aw, you guys make the time go quick. Also, when's the ad, please?
Ad starts in a minute and 1 minute.
Okay. I got a lovely prompt from Root that said add into because you weren't here and I couldn't see when the ad was.
Oh, Root's gone to play video games.
Yeah. Also, when I make dice later, I'm going for red dice.
Okay.
I was thinking, should I put like silver foil in them? Or black foil. That could be really cool. Red dice with black foil and maybe silver numbers. Because I think foil, I'm hoping foil will go okay in the tumbler. It's one of the reasons I was like, oh, silver foil will be good because if it breaches, then it's still silver.
Yeah.
Maybe black numbers and silver foil. Can you look after the peoples?
Yeah. So, gotta mix these in.
That's okay. I gotta take my gloves off anyway. And my lapel.
Here's my lapel.
Yeah, I didn't know where you put it. I was like, oh, maybe Andy's taking it downstairs.
I put it nearby that when if I forgot about it, I'd still basically be talking into it.
Nah, it's a good plan. Alright, I'll be back. Where's my phone? Oh, it's on the thing.
Where's my phone? Oh, it's on my thing.
Those candles smell good.
They do smell nice. I still haven't made any candles. They're still not candles yet.
Also, just as a reminder, when you make wills, you'll need the full 10%, not just like 8%.
Okay.
So 800 mils to 80 mils.
Look at the front tin. That bottle's kind of annoying because it likes to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wipe that up. It spat. Fragrance everywhere. Made a big mess of it.
It's okay. It smells really good though. Your mom's gonna love this when she gets home.
We like it. We put the laptop in a different spot today, so you get to see the camera and the arm. I think overall it's good. I feel like I can't sit upright. I feel like I'm leaning like this. Glitter and white, or green and purple. I like the glitter and white's nice. We made, I don't know if we have any. I think we sold them. We had white and pink foil at the last Supernova, and they were like there. They look nice. Someone suggested cherry blossom to us at the time, and that was what I made for those. We might have them still in our dice hoard. No, we do not. Because we always make so many, we always tend to have some left over. Oh yeah. No. We have a giant rack of bunch of different dice sitting in the corner that need to be sanded. We have so many dice that need to be sanded. Which is good, because we don't have to make as much. When it comes to summer, we can't pour any dice, because it gets so hot here in Queensland. It's hot and humid, so the resin doesn't like to react properly. It burns everything.
I was gonna say, what are you talking about? It's lovely today.
In summer.
Yeah. Summer sucks.
Anna says glitter and white or green and purple.
Oh, there's too many choices. White ones could be really pretty though. Oh, you guys have given me all these colours now, and I can only make like one at a time.
I was trying to find the cherry blossom ones.
The cherry blossom ones.
Because that was white and pink.
Cherry blossom ones.
Nephilim's cherry blossom.
Oh, we sold them.
I know, but I thought we might have had like a D4 or something left over.
Oh.
Which?
I think I put it in the
Lucky Dip.
Lucky Dip.
If you're ever in Australia and come to conventions.
I have one that didn't work.
Oh. Yeah,
It's not a very good one.
If you ever come to Australian conventions, we do a Lucky Dip where you can get D20s for $35 and random dice with a chance of D20s for 10.
If you have sorry, if we have leftover Lucky Dips after Sydney, though.
You won't.
I'll put them online. But yeah, so this is a new design that will probably be a recurring one because it's really cute and it matches our Nephilim's Dream and Nephilim's Nightmare. You need to make Nephilim's Nightmare because that always sells. People always like that one. I need my lapel back. Amazing. Yeah, look, I'm pretty fond of it, not gonna lie. Andy's mum's favourite colour is pink. She loved painting that die set. Made her happy.
We get a lot of help from our friends and family. Bree's friend likes making earrings and helps with that.
We have a lot of really wonderful people in our life that do a lot of things for free. And I don't know what I can do to, like, show them our gratitude. Like, what do I even do for your mom after she spent probably 4 hours yesterday putting stickers on 200 candles?
Yeah. Jodie gets free tickets to conventions. That's kind of something.
Yeah.
It doesn't repay it, but it's something.
And then we do, so we tend to gift people a lot of our candles as well because that's, like, a product that we always have on hand. And at the end of a convention or whatever, we can be like, oh, here, have this thing that you've been talking about all day. But Andy's mum doesn't come to the conventions with us. She does a lot of work from home.
She gets a lot of candle testers.
She gets a lot of candle testers. But because of the fact she works from home, she doesn't always get, like, she might not make a comment about something and we'll be like, oh, well, we'll give that to her. It's kind of just like, oh, well, why don't we give her this? Like our tote bags. She keeps one of those in her car now, which is really nice. But yeah, she's not a nerd like us. She doesn't play D&D. She doesn't necessarily want for anything that we have. Just that smells so good. I can smell the candles behind us. Ylang ylang, citrus, moss, oak. What was the other thing I put in? White musk, I think, for Minthara.
I was originally going to try and dig for housing, so I liked the honey smell yesterday. But then I got lazy and just grabbed what was on top.
No, that's good because my intention was Minthara first because she was easy and she was plain in colour and everything. But I do think Housen should be next because he's one of, like, my favourite. All 4 of these new fragrances are so good.
You say Minthara is easy, but it's not easy being sleazy.
Is she sleazy? I feel like she's monogamous enough. Christmas baking for kids. Festive recipes kids can bake. 3 cookie cutters, 24 Christmas muffin cases, a mini rolling pin, a piping bag and 4 nozzles, and a 48-page recipe book. So cute. That's a message from Andy's mum who's at Tinseltown today. I don't know. A little Christmas village. Man, you are so lucky I sand all these faces for you. Look at me looking after you.
Hey, you don't have to pour 96 candles in 2 days.
Hey, could you do me a favour, please?
No.
Okay.
What do you want?
I would like someone to put my watch on charge because I forgot on my way back from the toilet.
When I finish this bunch of wax.
Yeah, that's fine.
The entire 40 kilos.
I'll try to remember to put more... more wax in that but when you're done today, so it's just ready to go for tomorrow.
We're at your house tomorrow night.
So it's ready to go for Tuesday then.
Okay. Watch.
Thank you. Ugh. That gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Sorry.
Oh, I don't think it was your fault. I think it was because it was stuck to my wrist.
Ooh, pancakes.
What? Pancakes? Oh, from your mum, yeah.
I was half thinking about putting my watch charger on your side of the bed, and then I was like, nope, there's no space, it's full of books.
You guys, I keep my current prioritized TBR on my bedside table. So down the bottom, I've got a book called Feather So Black. That's number 1. Then above that, I have a book that I'm partway through, which is Servant of the Empire by Raymond Feist. And then above that, I have the 2 books Oh no, I lied. This is Feather So Black. These are 2 from an Australian author. Those 2 down the bottom there. That's The Assassin Thief and The Soul Thief. They're the first 2 books in her trilogy. That's Daughter of the Empire. These are the 2 books from the beginning of the Library trilogy. Then these 2 books I actually have finished. I just need to put them away. But it's Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms. And then Kingdom of Ashes on top. It's not that bad. I've only got like 7 other books on the bookshelf waiting to be read as well. I've got the Mistborn trilogy on the bookshelf, and I'm yet to buy the Quartet, which just got released. But I have like a voucher, so I wanted to buy it before the voucher expires.
My bookshelf is so nicely categorized. I've got here are my books, and here are my finished books. They're all nicely organized.
But I will also purchase Red Rising once it's released. In a box set. I'm a box set girly.
I'm pretty sure it's just going to be the first 3 and then maybe the next 4.
No, because Throne of Glass, all 8 of them are there. I have a box set for the first 5.
Yeah.
And then I had to buy the last 3 separately. But with Red Rising, I'm hoping that once they're all out, then they'll start to develop like 8-piece box sets or however long it is. Which is why I'm surprised they didn't do that with Mistborn and they kept it separate. What else?
Well, if you're making a 6-piece book or whatever, it's probably easy to go 3 and 3, make them look similar so people can buy 2 box sets, because people won't read your book unless they can buy book sets.
I love a good box set.
Some people refuse to buy books unless they're in a box set.
Oh, ACOTAR, that's the next thing. So I was literally like this close to buying the ACOTAR box set, and I was going to get a fancy one and spend too much money on it. But then I heard the announcement that there's another one coming, so I'm like, oh, okay, well, I can't buy those books until the new one comes out and that it's confirmed as the final book. Same with Crescent City. I'm not going to purchase those until all of those come out. I am, however, in the process of purchasing Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, and then Onyx Flame, I think the new one's called, because Rebecca Yarros is coming to Sydney Supernova, and I intend on standing in a very long queue, or maybe not, hopefully, to go and get some stuff signed.
An art germ.
An art germ, yes, but I'm hoping art germ's going to show up before the doors open, and we can just like race over to him. I love art germ so much. Well, I love art germ's art so much that I have like a poster book of some of his pieces. I think the poster book is mostly DC art, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is just DC art.
Yeah. Oh, it smells so good in here. Yum. Hey, whilst you're over there, to your right is the sugar cookie fragrance. If you can see that, I would love if you could pass that over to me. That's okay. We'll look for it later.
I can see something in Cassius, wild berry, Japanese cherry blossom, vanilla bean. Was it this one?
It's a small bottle sugar cookie.
Sapphire Bay, driftwood.
Okay.
Frankincense and myrrh. That's it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was over there. Maybe it's somewhere else. I've been looking at my things in front of me and I'm like, okay, well, I've got to make more Wizard of Waterdeep. I've got to make more Shopping Episode, and I've got to make more Twilight Tavern. Because that'll help get down the fragrance pile that I have behind me, which is very, very large. Especially with all the new fragrances that we keep introducing, because we don't always finish a bottle when we make a fragrance, just purely because of the recipe and the ratios and whatnot required for that particular fragrance. So yes.
We just need to make it en masse until they're all even.
I think I need to purchase some more long rest ingredients as well.
And we need to purchase more wax.
Yes, I do.
After Supernova.
I'm hoping that this will get us through it all, but I'm honestly not certain. Because we need 32 litres of wax, I think, to make all of the things that we need to make.
Right.
And I think I just need to buy... I think I need a box of 464 and of coconut.
And soon, because...
Yes. Yes.
Shipping times.
Yes. And also making times. They've got to arrive with enough time for us to also make the candles. So if you guys want to buy anything, please do.
We got to ship out pack 2 orders. Rebecca and...
Oh yeah, that other one came through yesterday. Rebecca, if you're watching, your order's going out very soon. And the other person I can't remember the name of, sorry.
I feel like it starts with J.
I can find out. Jessie! It was a J.
I has a good memory.
You do have a good memory. Oh, we need to do sticker printing too.
Yes.
You guys, I need more humans that can do the things that I can do so that I can do other things.
Well, I just need to get the sticker stuff into the printer, and then you should be able to like print it during your workday tomorrow easy enough.
Yeah. Maybe.
Well,
It's estimates time.
Yeah, but you just go like, print, and then in half an hour hit the next one. Or you
Okay.
can queue them all up.
Okay. I'll do my best. Oh no, actually, I think I'm going to be super busy at work tomorrow.
Okay.
I will try to print, but I make no guarantees because everybody's on leave. And it's just me and Josh, and we've got PPQs.
This fragrance isn't taking a lot to mix in.
It's probably because it's pale. Reindeer poop shaped like strawberries, your mum says.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. They just look like strawberries to me.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get a headache, but I've had a whole bottle of water. You redeemed 3 of them.
Yeah.
I am hydrating. Hang on. Are we sculling this whole bottle? Is that what 3 means?
And then there's 3 mouthfuls, right? That's what you deemed the thing is. The drink.
Oh, sorry, I just burped in front of you in your ear. Sorry, guys.
Anna redeemed hydrate.
Oh my god. I'm gonna finish this water bottle. You guys are ganging up on me.
I used to annoy Reese and get, like, I would redeem hydrate.
Alright. We're finishing it. This is like 1.2 litres, I think, and it was basically full. So I'm gonna finish it just for you guys. I think I'm like halfway.
I used to wait until Reese put his water bottle down and then redeem another one. And then wait till he put his bottle down and then redeem another one.
We're up to here. We're getting there.
See, I cheat because I have unlimited things to redeem.
Now this was a group effort. You're all guilty.
See, like, I can do this.
Oh, we're almost finished.
Do I have to abide by them too, or are you the...
No, you're talking, so you as well.
That's right, I'll call them clickbacks for the next 5 minutes.
Oh, my stomach is so full.
You have to pee again now.
Guaranteed I'm going to need to pee again.
I mean, naturally.
We did it. Cheers, guys. I hope you all down to drink for me as well. Oh, my tummy is so full. Lord help me.
Now you don't eat lunch.
Seriously, I don't even think I could fit it in right now if I tried. Oh, goodness. If I burp, I'm sorry. It's my tummy making room for all the water I just drank.
Not to jinx it, but I've done a lot better so far at not making as much of a mess as I normally do.
I think you just jinxed it.
I have made a couple of dribbles.
Whew. I need a nap. Like a water coma nap.
Well, since you're so hydrated, you won't need bubble tea tonight. I'll get the bubble tea.
Yeah, I was just thinking about what we're going to do for lunch. To be honest, I really want burritos. But I would have to cook the mince for that. Which I suppose I could do. It's not that hard. It's just mince.
We could have Linda, and then while we're over there, pick up the Nutella we need for,
For dessert?
Yeah. We combine meals, like brunch, with Luna.
You know, that basically just makes us, like, Colombian or Spanish or whatever. Because they have their fiesta at lunchtime.
I don't think that's how you get,
It makes our eating culture
Okay.
Colombian. I was going to say Colombian because I know Astra does it and I don't know how many other countries do it. She's so cute though. She's such a tiny human, right? She's like maybe 5'2" or something.
You're,
So
how tall are you? 5'8"?
wait,
Or are you 5'4"?
I don't know. She's small though.
I think you're 5'4". I feel like
I'm
you're
172 centimeters. I think I'm 5'7". Centimeters
I need to know that I'm 6'4" for dating apps.
to inches. No, to feet and inches.
No comment on my my thing.
What did you say?
I need to know I'm 6'4" for dating apps.
I don't know why guys lie about their height. I frown upon women, or I suppose even other gents, that make height such a big deal for a relationship. Why does it matter what height somebody is? Okay, 172 centimeters, 5'6" I am. And I would say that Astrid is like maybe a foot shorter than me.
She's 4'7".
Yeah, she might be 4'7" or something, which seems too short. But then again, I'm not a good. Anyway, I'll come back to you on that one. How short she actually is. And she's like, oh, I had such a big lunch, and she'll have this like tiny little container that's like this big, and it's got like rice noodles and like mince and vegetables and stuff in it, and that will be her fiesta. That will be
Rice and noodles is a filling though.
rice noodles.
Oh. Still.
It's just like, I don't know. Maybe it's because the container is full, but it just looks like a really small meal. It's very, very sweet. And there's me with my big ass lunchbox and my compartments, which are not full, but I just have a very large lunchbox.
I mean, there was a girl at my old work who used to have like cheese and biscuits as her lunch. Like the pre-done ones are like 4 biscuits. And
That's so small.
that was Caitlin, so she wasn't even that small.
It's a small lunch though.
Yeah.
My headache still hasn't gone away. In fact, I feel woozy now.
You might need food.
Yeah, I probably need to eat something because I usually have a proper breakfast, and all I had was a piece of toast and a Baby Bell today.
Piece of your own made sourdough.
My sourdough. I had my sourdough for breakfast. It was not a very good sourdough.
It was just very dense. It tasted nice. It was just dense.
It tasted good, and it was lovely and crispy, but yeah, it was dense. We didn't stretch and fold properly. We'll get there.
You can knock someone out with it.
It was a weapon.
Ow. Ow.
Almost all shinied up.
We definitely need a bigger pot in the new house. For
What
wax.
am I going to do with this one?
I think we'd sell it. Someone will want a wax melter.
Yeah. It's only 16 litres. I don't even know what's like. I think the other one's only 24 litres. It's not that much bigger.
I think this is 32.
I hope it's 32. That's
But
what I want.
most people don't make wax on the scale we do, so 16 is probably plenty for them.
I reckon most candle makers would. Oops.
Do you think most candle makers make 96 new tins for 4 new fragrances in a weekend?
Well, no, but I think most of them would probably make like 48 candles at once.
Most people... Whoop, this one was not stuck down.
Right roll. That's okay. It's heavy enough that it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, but I gotta take the sticker thingy off the bottom.
Okay, fair enough. I really, really hope that your big ones are central.
Central enough, yeah.
What to have for lunch today?
Sushi.
Sushi? Don't tempt me.
If we go at lunchtime, we can't get judged by Mum.
Wait, what, sorry?
Go at lunchtime, we can't be judged. She won't care.
Again, my only thing is I'm like, fish and chippies is nice and cheap.
Yeah.
Oh, did I plant the idea of sushi in your head? Is that what it is?
I would prefer sushi over the two, but I do know that fish and chips is cheaper.
We could just completely be irresponsible and go get Indian.
That's lunch for tomorrow too, at least.
Yeah.
Like it's, what was it, $70 or whatever?
Yeah, something like that.
But it's like if we had takeaway twice.
Yeah.
But like if we go to sushi, that's $50 to $60.
Probably shouldn't get boba if we go to sushi.
$54 if we don't get boba. If we get one boba.
There's also a lot of calories in boba.
Yeah. I'm happy with the water, but I want the paid water, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's okay. I can't wait until Sydney's over and I can go back to bouldering gates.
We have to finish the rest of our orders.
Yeah, but I can still boulder some gates.
Yeah, I guess our things are setting.
Yeah.
What you need to do is just work really hard so everything's sanded and ready for me to polish, and then you can just sit back and chill while I polish.
I'm trying. Look at this growing pile Andy has to deal with. My pile of Dice 2 sand will always be bigger than what his pile is to polish. And on one hand, it's kind of my own fault because I keep making them.
We also have this.
I'm trying to zoom out the camera.
full of dice. These all need to be sanded. Okay. Oh look, there's Shadow Heart back here.
Yeah, the big buckets have the BG3 dice in them.
Okay.
So I've got a bucket of Shadowheart and a bucket of Gale and a bucket of Halcyon because I've got Lae'zel over here and Astarion is always last to go in the molds.
Yeah.
In amongst all of that, I also need to sand and polish the blank mold so that we can start prototyping for Minthara.
At least blanks will 1000% be able to go into the tumbler.
Oh yeah.
I'll still finish them with the
Yeah, we'll still put our
final touch on them.
yeah, the efforts. At least with these last faces, I don't quite need to polish them as long as the other ones.
I use basically all that you put in here and some more.
What? All of the wax? For 48 candles? But I like filled that thing.
Not once it was melted down though. Remember we normally fill it up when it's on?
Indeed. Should we have an impromptu candle sale?
Of just Gale.
Just kidding.
So we have a fair few of those.
Oh, we do. But the other problem with an impromptu candle sale is that, like, I don't know how many candles we have left to take to Sydney. And I want to make sure that we have enough to take to Sydney. Huzzah! Another one bites the dust. Alright. I'm like, I kind of want to have a drink, but I'm far too scared to drink water right now. I feel like we're gonna explode. Hey, when we set up that word band thing, how long does the band last for?
5 minutes.
Ah, it's not so bad.
No, we also haven't thought of a punishment.
That's true. How long? Wow, it's been like 2 hours.
Yeah, it could be some top-ups.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Do you need me to make more wax?
No.
Okay. If I buy all of it from Aroma instead of from the other place that I usually get it, it should arrive faster.
Okay.
I purchased just enough fragrance to make like exactly the number of candles we have.
Did you just see how much is left?
Yeah. It was perfectly intentional. I worked out what the total amount of fragrance I needed was and then how the ratio would break down so I could order the ingredients for it.
That's what my half-finished calculator was meant for.
But it's half finished.
I know.
I'm going to need a nap after this.
We always do.
Okay, just this bit. Can't believe it's been 2 hours and like all I've done is polish 10 dice. Not even. I think I would be lucky to say I had polished 10 dice by now.
Are you gonna pour dice on stream?
To be honest, I'm starting to not feel very good. Like my head is hurting a lot and I could use a little bit of a lie down. So I'm kind of thinking once I'm done here, I think that's me done for the day on stream. And I can come back and pour the other ones later. I really wanted to pour dice yesterday so that I would have something fun to take out on stream with you guys. But alas, that didn't quite happen. I also have a whole bunch of cups that need cleaning. So it's very difficult to pour dice when I have nothing to put resin in. So I also need to do that. I need an underling. I need an intern that doesn't get paid.
So an intern?
No, because in Australia, I think interns do get paid.
Yeah, they do in Australia.
I need an American intern. Do you know even now, they've just passed some stuff so that people on placement get paid now for study?
Pretty good. I didn't realise that placement you didn't get paid. I thought placement was like working at the place.
It is. For free.
It's kind of shit.
Yeah. It is a huge complaint of like everybody that's ever had to do placement because for health, you have to do a placement. And for teaching, you have to do a placement.
In the NFL, people in college football, which I guess technically isn't NFL, never used to get paid.
People in college football?
Yes, which you'd think makes sense because it's college football.
It's like school. It's like playing footy at school.
Except it's televised. It's got bigger turnouts than normal NFL. In the top 10 list of biggest stadiums, 5 of them are college football stadiums.
Wow.
And they get turnout for that. And they're used in ads, and they're used in... It's basically still the NFL.
Right.
Except in some areas bigger than the NFL.
Interesting.
But they've just passed that they can now get paid for it.
They can, but it's not mandatory.
It's mandatory.
It is mandatory.
And the last 10 years, they owe back pay too.
No way.
Yep.
That is a lot of money.
You have to claim it, but because America, if you don't claim it, they have to pay.
Yeah. That is so much money. Wouldn't it be a little bit shit if you were a really famous footballer and you had made like millions and millions of dollars, but you had also played in college football? Like, on one hand, I'm kind of like, okay, well, you worked for that money. And then on the other hand, I'm like, you already have millions and millions of dollars. Do you really need...
There's a lot of people that do college football that never make it to the NFL, though.
Yeah, right.
Like, they're super popular in college football. They just never make the next step.
But what if you were both?
Then
Would it be seen as a dickish move to claim that money?
No, because it's what you're owed.
Yeah, and that's the flip side of the coin, isn't it? Like, you did do all of that work and those ads and that telly or whatever.
Yeah. I think it would only be dickish if the school's like, hey, look, we can't afford to pay you without going bankrupt. We could do this instead. Then it would be dickish to be like, no, pay me.
I feel like it's going to send a lot of places broke.
No.
No?
No.
They have a lot of money, do they?
They have a lot of money.
Okay. I guess, like, Ivy League schools, too, would have their own football programs that would be quite expensive.
Yeah.
Recycle me! Recycle me!
Yeah, I almost chucked it in the bin. You saw me think
I
about
watched it happen. Shiny boy.
It was mostly just a process of thought. It was like, this needs to get chucked out.
Let's Look at the shine.
There is the bin to chuck things out.
Isn't it crazy that this is the polish before the Dremel? Like, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but that is so shiny.
Look at the one face on this one. After you, it's wet.
It's wet. I don't know if the camera is going to be able to pick up the difference, but I'll try.
My eyes can though.
Yeah, no, I completely get it.
They're different colours, so I think that probably doesn't help.
Where's the best reflection? Okay, here.
Okay.
You can't really tell the difference, but also like I can. But this one has been Dremeled and this one hasn't been Dremeled.
I guess that's always the case though, right? Like, we know the difference.
Yeah, we know the difference. This is what you pay for, folks. Thanking you.
With us, anyway.
With us, yeah. All the effort that we put in, because we love yous. And we don't want you to have shitty, scratchy dice. We make them real shiny for you.
Shiny!
Shiny! I bet Jermaine wrote that song. It also still blows my mind that he was in Men in Black. I still can't fathom that.
Probably just knew someone.
Yeah, but it's so different to his regular roles.
Yeah. See, this watch is also good for stuff like this, so don't worry about it getting covered in.
We bought Andy a new watch whilst we were away, so he's got a G-Shock now that he can use for his everyday stoofs. And then when we go out nice fancy places, he's got his other fancy watches. And the new watch is solar powered, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's too big for my liking, for like me to wear a watch. I would want something small and delicate, but...
You don't even like the baby G's. You just think they're cute.
No, I don't like the baby G's. I like the colours of the baby G's, but the baby G's are too big for me to want to wear on my wrist.
They'll grow on you. I used to hate the G-Shocks so much.
I've got my eye on this watch at the moment, but it's $2,000. And it makes me very sad.
It's like $5 USD.
$2,000 dues. But it's really beautiful, and I have a thing for skeletons. Skeleton and moon phase watches are my favourite types of watches, but I'm also really picky about the colour of my watch. There's very few watches I wear. It's why I live in my Apple Watch.
When I get my new watch, and then we have our new house, I'll be able to say I've got skeletons in my closet.
You're going to put your skeleton watch in your closet? Oh, in the dressing room?
Yeah. It's a closet.
I'm gonna end the stream when I finish these last 2 dice.
Well, that was your polishing pile. That's exciting.
I know, it feels so good. This has been full like all week. I've been working. This is pretty much my entire week's worth of polishing. Just the last step. They'd already gone through all the other phases, and the last step always takes the longest because you have to do every single face.
I should go and check the moisture stuff before I sat down for a new glove on.
You can still take your glove down.
My Michael Jackson glove.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, I should check it.
But yes, it's taken me all week to get through that pile. So many hours of work. So I am so very glad that it is finally over.
I just realized I had my microphone
But
on me.
alas, the
Close.
next pile that I do. I don't actually know what dice I'm going to sand next. It's probably going to be, the routine for now is probably going to be 1 Baldur's Gate set, 1 Sydney set, 1 set to go in the tumbler. Which would mean that this would be, so I need to sand that. And I need to sand these. That's the tumbler set. And then I guess I could take these to Sydney. People kind of like them. They're kind of cool. They're a prototype. Or I could take these. These are another prototype that didn't work. It does smell good. Do you think I should sand these for Sydney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon people will like them still. People want Will.
People can stop bitching about the fact that I haven't done Will's dice yet.
People attack us and say we're racist.
Oh, it's so infuriating. Like, you try to do everything right, and it's like, well, no, we are working on him. We just don't want to give him a shitty set of dice. We want him to have good dice. Just unfortunately, his dice have been really challenging to make.
It's not like you really have your face on your Instagram either, so they don't really know if you're a person of colour or not. So before they, I mean, I guess boys.
You can kind of see my skin sometimes on my hands.
That's fair.
But they don't know what my relationships in my life are either.
Yeah. I get really annoyed at the...
Look, I guess I can appreciate them being irritated that we would make Halcyon dice before Will dice, because he's a different type of companion. Just unfortunately, we specialise in floral dice, so Halcyon's dice were very easy for us to make and design. It's hard. It's really hard having people say those comments to us when we know in our souls it's not true, and we are trying, like, we're trying to develop his dice. It's just taking longer than we want.
Miss Mince has followed us 5 minutes ago.
More follows! Hello! Look at all those frickin' hydrates.
I'm keeping an eye on it generally.
Thank you. And I have more will contracts that I need to cut out for the next prototype as well. I've just done so many versions and none of them have worked yet. I'm inching closer, but it's like...
You try something else and come back to it.
That's why I kind of want to do the minthy ones.
You get prepared to get attacked.
Yeah. Or Mazora. Or Raphael.
On the bright side, you only need to do the sandpaper for the blanks.
For the blanks, yeah, but for the outside, every face, every grit.
Yeah, true.
It's gonna be a journey.
Right, I forgot we got new dice as well.
Well, the thing is, we have dice from different places, our master dice from different places, and to buy blanks from one place doesn't necessarily mean they will fit in the blanks we have, so in the dice we have from this other place. So when we buy blanks from somewhere, we also have to get new master dice from them, which means polishing new master dice, and that is a process that can take like a week easily, 8 hours a day, 5 days minimum, I reckon, for master dice.
I mean, if the two Portuguese people are here, they will understand.
Yeah, you guys get it.
Wait, Portuguese? Portuguese speaking, I guess.
Well, Portuguese speaking, yeah. No, they did. They said they were from Brazil.
Oh, yes, they did. My memory is mush. Even though I slept in today, I feel terrible.
It's not that my memory is mush, it's that my memory is non-existent and my brain is running a million miles an hour, because not only does my brain just do this naturally, it's also, I think, part of being on camera and having an audience and keeping busy, where like your brain is like, okay, what's the next thing I need to talk about now?
Yeah.
There's a lot of palm trees down there.
Wait till you try playing video games online, on stream.
At least then I can talk about the game and what I'm going through and why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. Or
Everyone gets really frustrated when streamers miss something. And they're like, why can't you see this thing I'm looking at? So it's like, well, you're not trying to talk to people and narrate what you're doing and think about what you're saying and also play the video game.
I would love to play video games on stream for you guys, but right now, whilst we don't have our own house, we have very limited time to do that. But when we have the new place, I'm hoping to do it.
We're planning on like live stream Friday.
Yeah.
Video game Friday.
Video Game Friday. And I get to work from home at the moment on a Friday. Andy does not. And I tend to finish earlier than he does. So I think I might start streaming like before you get home. Yeah. And you can cook dinner. You can housewife me.
You say that like I never do it.
No, sorry. Andy cooks dinner a lot. I'm very, very grateful. He's very good at cooking like meat correctly. Whereas I tend to overdo it.
I'm good with my meat.
My parents watch this sometimes.
Not my fault you twisted it. I'm good at cooking meat.
Andy does a lot of cooking in the house, particularly because we switch houses a lot, and he'll come to my house and he'll still cook dinner because he's just better at it than I am sometimes. I'm good at like fancy dishes, but if you just want like steak, chips, and salad, Andrew's in charge.
Crispy pork belly, crispy skin duck.
Salmon, crispy skin salmon. Though that's something that I'm starting to do now as well. I'm not so bad at that one. Anyways, yes, he cooks a lot, so I don't mean that he doesn't. I just like it when he does. And
it's not very healthy for you. I'm probably good at cooking it.
That's not true. There was that one time that I made like bacon wrapped parmesan stuffed chicken breast.
I've done that too. Oh no, I've done the bacon wrapped chicken. Yeah, they didn't stuff it.
But if there's anything that requires like hand work, so enchiladas, anytime we make enchiladas, that's usually something that I will cook.
I don't like getting my hands dirty.
Yeah. If he cuts up chicken breast for a meal, I get really surprised.
I put gloves on.
Yeah, he's such a baby.
I do crumb my own fried chicken.
Crumb? You do. You make buttermilk chicken sometimes.
I get my hands dirty for that and I hate it and it feels so ick, but it tastes so nice.
It's because he doesn't know how to do it properly. I tried to tell him that you have one hand for the wet ingredients and one hand for the dry ingredients.
And then you're making two hands disgusting.
So he just collects goop.
I'd rather that than have one clean hand.
Anyways, I like being spoiled. I like being cooked for, so I get really excited when I don't have to cook.
Also, there's a Thai place near my work. I just picked it up on the way home.
Oh yeah, it could be Takeaway Friday.
Thai day.
Takeaway Thai day. Yeah.
And I had something else, so I can pick up something else for myself because it's like a whole bunch of takeaway shops side by side.
But that's not how you eat Asian food. Can you guys settle an argument for us?
It's not an argument. You have your opinion and it's wrong.
How do you eat Asian food? Does everybody in your family get their own dish and you eat your dish and that is your meal? Or do you buy, a few different dishes and then everybody takes a little bit of every dish? And my argument is this is why when you go to Chinese restaurants, not only is the table a circle, but there's a big lazy Susan in the middle so you can access all the dishes.
I've never been to one Asian restaurant that had a lazy Susan. Not even when we went to that place in New Zealand. We went to that Chinese restaurant that was super dodgy and tasty and they didn't even have it.
That was like a table for two though.
No, it was not. It was a table for 4. I think you went to a place with lazy Susans because you had 30 people in your family.
But that's the point. It's like, it's a big share family cuisine.
Because that's cheaper when you have 30 people.
No, that's just how you eat Asian food.
It's cheaper when you have 30 families mouths to feed.
See how stubborn he is? Please help us settle this. Because I am convinced this is how you eat Asian food. Whereas like Indian food, for example, that's like a big one-potter, isn't it?
Nope.
Nope.
Indian food, shared food. Except we both get butter chicken.
I feel like Indian food's the type of thing that you do make like one big bowl of curry and then everybody has a piece of it. But I can also get behind the fact that Indian is shared.
You're meant to have your naan bread.
And guess which continent India is in?
You're meant to have your naan
Asia.
bread and you go and grab a handful of thing with the naan bread and then you eat the naan bread. And you try lots of different things.
Asian food.
No.
Asian food.
I want my food that I want. I order the food that I want. I don't want to eat your food. I don't give a fuck what you order. I want to eat what I want.
I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
What were you gonna say?
See the way he treats me?
No head scratches tonight then.
Aww. Look at the mess you made on that one candle.
I didn't see it.
Oh, some of them might need a top up. I'm looking at that little one at the front there, next to the dirty one.
Yeah,
Because that's going to shrink.
They have already started shrinking. We'll see.
A pink Christmas tree. Look how pink this Christmas tree is. Oh, no, not going to focus? Anyway, it's pretty pink. You can see the fuzziness. I'm surprised your mum hasn't like immediately purchased that. Her favourite colour is pink. Oh, what the shit? Oh, weird. Oh, excuse me. There's all that gas that was working. It's way out. Oh, damn it. I have one dice left, but I really need to pee again. I'm making room for lunch.
For your fish and chips or your other thing?
I don't know. I think that's a conversation we need to have later.
See, if we had more sourdough, I'd say fish and chips, then I can have sandwich on toast.
I was just about to say, oh, I can make you more sourdough, but no, that is like a 37-hour ordeal.
Yeah, that's Monday. That's Monday at this stage. Did you take your microphone off? Yeah, don't take that with you.
Yeah, no, don't take that with me.
We, a sister of one of our friends gave us their wedding bouquet for us to dehydrate the flowers and use in some dice for them, which we've put at the back of the queue. They understand that. But their flowers are so pretty. They have like these white roses with, or these red roses with white in them. Hey, look how pretty that rose is. Oh. That one. I could zoom the camera out, but I'm being lazy. I'll just leave it there till Brie gets back. But they're very nice flowers. I need a little temporary break thing for when Brie goes, because I am much less good at talking to myself than she is. I can just ramble. Ramble, ramble, ramble. I'm getting really hungry now. Maybe all this talk about food. We have for those who are here not from our Discord, we have like a little book club in our Discord, which I think at this stage is mostly just funded by me. But I need to go and write for the last bunch of things I've read, which is the Red Rising series, which is a pretty good series. You opened that door without even being here.
No, I used the force, Luke.
How nice is the smell when you walk in the room?
It's nice, yeah. Are we talking about this bouquet?
I was, yeah.
Okay.
I was showing off the red and white flowers.
Shall I remove it?
Yeah, good. I was just lazy and said that, no, let Brie remove them when she's back.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, you did fill some of those up. So that is good. I'm glad you did that.
I tried to fill them all to like the same. What are you giggling at?
This one back here. Like, hitting the lip.
If you complain about how I do candles, do them yourself.
I'm not complaining. It's because it's entertaining to me.
If you make fun of how I do candles.
Hang on, let me put this on. There's a big one there where I think I can take some of the candle wax because it's really close to the top.
What's your toes?
My toes?
I can roll out more.
Oh, no, you're good. Thank you. You got this. Cheers.
Ad starts in 43 seconds.
Good to know.
I can set YouTube stream not to save our streams if you want to have actual music on.
I don't know, because we get a lot of people come back to YouTube and have a look at everything, so I feel like it's good to kind of have that.
I think it is too.
So it's okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would obviously love some real music. But we manage.
I mean, I've clicked on the wrong playlist today that has the video games redone, but there are ones that have like actual people music. People who are trying to get big.
Actual people music. I mean, yeah, anything with words I'm down for. Lost dice. Yeah. Makes me happy to think I'm nearly finished.
The pile grows.
Bzz.
Back to Dremlin.
Back to Dremeling.
Yeah, I've sent you two things on Instagram now.
I need to...
Pete was saying that he gets a lot of ambassadorship requests for white women in bikinis.
White women in bikinis, okay.
I told him he should do it. It was like...
10, 12.
Like, you'll be a perfect candidate for our bikini thing. And he goes and clicks on it, and it's just all white women, he says.
I need a D4.
I told him he should do it. They might want a non-white man in bikinis.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's that? 2 D20s, D12, 2 10s. 2 10s? Yeah, 2 10s.
What are you counting?
Well, I'm just trying to set up my next lot of polishing.
You didn't get to get your polishing bucket empty. You just added more stuff to it.
No. I took out my last dice, which I'm working on there at the moment.
Are you? Doesn't look like it.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Twerking on it.
No. Okay, there. These are a bit pink.
Are they starting to burn, or are they...
No, it's just that weird concoction that I made. But it'll be okay, because it's the inside, not the outside. Okay. That is, regretfully, my next sanding bucket. Wait, I think I have... Do I also have... Oh, earring dice.
Earrings.
Earrings. No, I'll do them separately.
Earring rang.
I thought I had some chunky boys in here. Oh well. I should put some of these in the pile to polish though. Just for like extras that need doing. Ooh, and then I've got my little bone boys. That's right. Oh, remember these? Remember these, like, candy-looking ones?
They don't look much like candy anymore.
No, that wasn't. It was just weird because most of it came out yellow.
I didn't turn off the press pot, or the melter, but it just turned itself off.
Okay, now I'll actually polish again. Now that I've done that and stressed myself out. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's got to be done. I can just put it back here because that's not on my list of things to do today.
Well, it's almost 3 hours, so
Yeah.
you can almost kill it soon.
Can't believe you guys hung around that long. I love you that you did. I do need to pour resin today. My list of things that I need to do today is horrific.
Yeah, but I think we need to go have lunch first.
Yes.
Have a break, have lunch, and then get back to it.
Maybe get my sourdough ready.
Ow. Yeah.
Which owner do you think I should go to for the tumbler? We're going to grey. Is that what we decided?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about starting a new candle range.
Yeah.
Not like a range, but just new candles. And it just says mystery fragrance. Kind of like how Pringles does the mystery flavour.
Just to like get rid of the leftover stuff?
Well, I've got a lot of different ones, right? So I've got some concoctions that exist from my trial and error to develop new fragrances. Like Astarion's fragrance once upon a time was a mulled wine and rose base. And then we switched it because he had his canon.
Would you run into the issue of some people who are allergic to fragrances?
We could just say not recommended for people with allergies. There's a lot of people that don't have allergies.
Yeah.
Because quite frankly, I don't know what's in some of these.
Yeah.
So it has to be. We have like, where did they all go? That can't be. Oh, they're all down there. We have like a very OG shopping episode fragrance. So the shopping episode now is gardenia, pear, raspberry, and musk. Whereas originally I wanted something that smelled like baked goods, but also like a leathersmith, and also like a flower. So we have one of our original shopping episode fragrances, and then my dad actually used to make candles as well. So he's got a few cute fragrances that like I really like cucumber melon and sun-dressed linen, but it's not enough for us to do anything with. So yeah, I think I would really like to make like a mystery fragrance range. I think that would be really fun. Need to buy more candle wax for that, obviously, but at this point, we don't even know what the fragrances are. And they would be cheaper, of course. But I really like that option for people, because sometimes mystery can be really fun. I really like buying the mystery Pringles.
Yeah.
And there was a drink once as well. I think Fanta maybe did a mystery blue drink, and it was like a melon soda.
Yeah. I'm getting a bit of a headache now too.
Yeah. It doesn't help being in a room trapped with all of the fragrance either, because it's really potent.
I think the bright light out there as well.
I'm trying my best to finish quickly.
We normally shut that window.
Do we?
Yeah, the blind.
Oh, the blind, not the window. You didn't give me Minthara back.
No. I didn't know if I needed more.
That's fair.
There's a death coming in Red Rising that is spoiled for me.
Oh no, you got spoiled.
Yes. But, you know, I don't mind spoilers because it's how it happens.
Yeah.
But I like the character. I don't want them to die.
People are gonna like my character too when they die.
Spoiler.
I was talking to Andy about one of the characters in my book, and I was like, I think they have to die. Like, it's just, it makes sense.
Books don't have stakes if no one dies.
It's true. It's probably one of the things that I wish Sarah J. Maas did in her series is killed more companion characters. Like, I feel a lot of things when I read her books, but like, never necessarily grief. What?
2, 4, 6. Oh, there we go. I searched Red Rising death
Character name?
count
Oh, okay.
of like named characters.
Okay.
I was going to count because it was like 2, 4, 6, 8, and then I got down to an alphabet count, and it said all items 139.
139 named characters.
Yep.
In how many books?
Some of them, like in the first book, like all of them have names pretty much that you meet,
Yeah.
so they're not all necessarily important. I mean, 7 books, but
Wow, he's written 7.
well, 7th will be the last one.
Oh, okay.
So I guess, yeah.
Imagine being a beta reader for Red Rising.
A what?
A beta reader. How good would that be?
His last dedication was to his editors. It was like, the books you read are nothing like the books that they end up giving back to me after editing.
I wonder if his editors are the same or different to his workshopping groups.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're the same now. He seems to have a pretty good friendship with them. I think if you make him as much money as he has.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons I want a literary agent. Like, I want to be with a good publisher that can get me into good places. And they take a percent of your percent. Yeah, I know. So in Australia, we're very lucky, actually. In Australia, your cut with a publisher as an author tends to be about 10%, which realistically is like for every $20 book, you as an author get $2. There's obviously other expenses that go into the process, but yeah, so your literary agent would get a cut of your $2.
I feel like it somewhat makes it feel a little bit better that they're getting a percent of $2. So like, oh, you can have 20 cents. Like, who cares? It's 20
Yeah.
cents. But if it was like, you know, a house, for example, and taking $6 grand.
That literary agent is doing a lot of hard work for you, though. Like,
Yeah.
they are really pushing to get your book in with a good publisher, which at the end of the day is good for you. And
Yeah, they deserve it then.
yeah,
They can have their 20 cents.
yeah, not like real estate agents.
No.
Fuck those guys. We can joke about that because Andy works in real estate.
They're still greedy cunts.
Yeah.
They deserve a certain percentage, but not the amount that they do.
It should really, I just see it as it should be a capped fee. It shouldn't be a percentage.
I don't know, when you work with people who, when you're selling $1 million houses, the people are pricks that you're dealing with.
Yeah, but if you, like, so take law, for example. You have a capped fee and then you have an hourly rate. So if you end up having to do extra work, you are charged for that extra work. That, to me, makes sense. And you do pay a lot of money for like legal documents and stuff because there's a lot of risk involved. Ta-da!
Done. That's a
I'll
whole,
just use the last of this paste on this.
that's a whole Gale set you done.
I think there's 2 in there.
That's 2 whole Gale sets down.
Yeah, and I've got a 3rd one in my bucket.
Only 47 sets of dice to go.
At least when I do Gale, I can do like extra D20s and stuff with it. So like, it's a work in progress.
Let me go check the stuff again. We'll not take my microphone this time.
See you soon. Who's still lurking?
3 people.
3 people? Hi, 3 people. It could be more or less than 3 people. Twitch lies to us sometimes. This is an extremely B-grade chunk, which is why we're giving it away. It just, the sanding process did not agree with this particular dice. So, it's, yeah. It's gonna go to a home and hopefully that person enjoys it, because I have not enjoyed the process of trying to finish it. It's just like all curvy and annoying, and it was a bit of a learning process chunk, I guess, as well. You know what I really want to do again? I really want to go to a theme park. I like theme parks a lot. And I mean, here in Australia, in Queensland, we really only have a couple. And Andy and I have been a lot of times in our lifetime. Like, we've had, in the past, we've had season passes for many, many years at a time. Oh, that looks promising.
There are several that haven't changed at all.
Uh-huh.
The ones that went orange have gone really orange.
Okay. I can only assume that's good.
Yeah,
and that we've probably killed the other ones.
I assume so. I think it's the best it's going to be at 3 hours.
Yeah, agree. That'll be good. I'm keen to get those, whatever those big flowers are, into thingies. Should we put them back in the candle drawers? Okay, that works.
We're just going to need to access them really soon.
I'm hopeful that we can get a lot done over the coming weeks, but, you know, we can only do what we can do, so we will see.
You put the fragrance thing on the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay.
I just felt like it. Sometimes we have leftover wax from when we make candles, and so we put them into like our wax melt little buckets, and then we use them in the wax melter. And at the moment I've put the wax melter, well, Andy has put the wax melter in the bathroom, and we've got Daughter of Darkness in there, so it's nice and fruity in the bathroom, which is really nice. It's a very nice smell. But I just wanted to use up like the last little bit of polishing paste that I had before we called it a day, because we don't like waste here. And I feel bad saying goodbye when Andy's not here. Quick, come back. But we are, in fact, going to call it a day. So thank you so much to everybody who has been with us throughout the stream today. Thank you for your conversations, for your questions. They really do help us. Oh, I was just wrapping up. Quick, say goodbye.
Bye, peoples.
Bye.
We got a new follow, was it? Oh, no, it's from before.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yes, generally, thank you so much, guys. You really do make it worth jumping online.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thank you, and see you next time.